Good morning, everybody. Howdy, howdy, howdy. Jim Weller here, and you are officially joining a show called Weller Does Delmarva. So we appreciate you watching. If you're a first-time viewer, we appreciate that. We are going to be with you till 9 o'clock this morning. We've got different guests going to be on the show, and we are going to maybe have some giveaways. We never know, but it's a weekly show, and this is a live show. So I'm speaking to people that maybe never, ever have watched Weller Does Delmarva, and I just want to say thanks a lot for tuning in. Now, my other audience, which is my regular audience, I want to thank you also for tuning in, and we appreciate you joining us. This is another week. It's a weekly show. We do it each and every Saturday morning right here in Laurel, Delaware at Laurel Junction. So we're right inside the junction, and we are in Chef Fred's Cafe. And yes, I have already had breakfast, and it was waffles. No, it wasn't waffles. I got hung up with these strawberry Belgian waffles. No, I had French toast today. So anyway, it's a real good place to eat. And everybody's allowed to eat here. You don't have to buy anything from the flea market. You can just literally come in to Chef Fred's Cafe 7 days a week, breakfast, lunch, dinner, and have something to eat. And this morning, I had French toast, okay?
The only qualification is you just have to pay for it.
You just have to pay for it. That's a good point, right? I don't want everybody to think that all breakfasts are free during the show.
All right, they're not.
Right, they're not.
Right.
All right. Well, we are live, and
Good morning,
this is a
Jim.
brand new show. Are you ready? I'm ready.
Yeah, I didn't
All
know
right.
it was a brand new show. I've been rehearsing for one of the old shows.
No, this is brand new, man.
Man, I'm all messed up
Yeah,
now.
this is the last day of the fair show.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
All right.
So
It is
that's
the
what-
last day of the fair.
It is the last day of the fair.
2021 Delaware State Fair.
Survived.
Yeah.
I don't know
How
if
many
they
times have you been?
thrived.
Have you been every day?
No, I have not. I've
Okay.
been less than 10 times.
Really?
Yep. I've only been
there's only
maybe 5 or 6 times.
Okay.
So, all right.
All right.
Let's
All right.
do your thing. Colin
Let's do our
Walls,
thing. TV Delmarva. That's right. Channel 14 over the air. We're getting all kinds of
Buzz.
buzz. Yeah, you
Yep.
could say. Yep.
I'm getting
yep.
it.
Lots of interest in it, and we even are getting complaints on the Dan Gaffney show.
Really?
Yeah, Rob Petrie was on the, a week or so ago or 2 weeks
Right.
ago, and he was in there with Dan talking about one of his news stories.
Right.
And we had a lady call up and said, "I love watching that Channel 14.1, but can you ask them why they play the same movies over and over again?"
Okay.
And I said the same thing, though.
What's that?
Why are we playing the same movies? So I'm going to talk to the network about it. So
Oh,
if you're
I got
watching,
you. Oh, it's legitimate. Okay.
it's legitimate. Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
okay.
I think they're overdoing some of the movies, and
Okay, all
I
right.
doubt it'll be a fast change that could be made. But if they know
Right.
people are asking and maybe registering some complaints about it and just saying, "Hey, I want to see a little more," but she said she loves it.
Wow.
She just wants to see a more.
You know a movie I
variety.
can never see enough?
What's that?
Groundhog Day.
Yeah,
Every day, every time I watch it, it's like
the same thing.
the same thing.
That's
Yep.
right, yeah.
So, but I like TV Delmarva, and I think you're doing a
I do
great
too.
job. And it's nice that people are commenting
Mm-hmm.
because that's your point. It's a locally owned. People can make comments. They can,
Yeah,
you know,
right.
get to the ear of the owner to make a difference, to
Yeah.
make a change.
Yeah, and I like positive construction. I don't want
Right.
a bunch of nasty complaints. There's
Yeah.
some things we can control, some things we can't.
Correct.
But we're going to try to
Do your
control
best.
all of them. Yeah, exactly.
Yep.
Try to do our best to give the people watching what they want.
And because we want you, the watching audience, to get your money's worth
Yeah.
out of these,
Yep.
out of this programming.
Well, definitely.
You
I mean,
know,
I want them to get their full enjoyment
Right,
out of it,
because
at least anyway.
you're our
Or
community.
information or whatever,
Right.
the program is doing. Hey, big announcement. You had the announcement last week, Charles Gray.
Yeah,
Milford
man.
Community Parade is on.
Yep.
Big announcement. TV Delmarva will
You're
be
gonna do it?
broadcasting the 2021 Milford
Are
Community
you really?
Parade. Yes. Yep.
Congratulations.
Yep, thank you.
You know, TV Delmarva is getting known for going out and
Mm-hmm.
broadcasting big events that take a lot of work. You're not just showing up with a camera and doing a
Not just
2-minute
our
blip.
phone and
Right.
and
No,
one,
no. You're committed to it. You're doing
Yeah.
some things. So, well, no, good
yeah.
job.
Now there are some things we do just take our phone and kind of
Right,
do on
right.
on our Facebook.
But-
but we're putting full efforts into these broadcasts, these live broadcasts, and these events, and we're hoping that
This
the
is the
community
Milford-
supports it. We're hoping that advertisers support
Oh,
it.
what?
So if
you're going to have
looking-
some packages?
yeah, packages.
Okay, because
for
in
that.
other words, like you did for the Fat Daddies thing?
Exactly. So
Okay.
if you're an advertiser or potential advertiser and you want to get in on this,
Get in on it.
yeah, I mean because we're talking,
Peanuts.
we're gonna broadcast it on Facebook as well. And on Facebook alone, the last time we did the Milford Community Parade, it was over 12,000, 13,000 views
Right.
on that. Not to mention however many people over the air.
Over the air.
Roku,
Everywhere.
tvdelmarva.com, all the different ways. So, yep, I'll be back in a bit, Jim. I'll talk
You be back in a bit.
Yeah.
You're going to stay the whole show?
Yes.
Okay.
At least
All
half.
right. At least till 9. All right. I hear the music. We're coming on the radio. Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. There's an echo. Anyway, listen to me. Jim Weller here. Good morning to my radio, TV, Facebook, and YouTube audience. We appreciate each and every one of you. I need you guys to share and let people know what's going on. Are we going to do a collage, guys? We have a collage. So for my radio audience, you just have to listen. You can't see what we're showing the TV, Facebook, and YouTube audience, but don't feel left out. We've got Cool Bobby B narrating it. Are you ready? Roll it.
This week on Weller Does Delmarva, Donyale Hall talks about the Greater Dover Healthcare Blitz. Alicia Hollis of KSI stops by. Dennis and Gayle Jones from Seacure Solutions drops in. Philip Watkins updates on Hospice Fest 2021. Katie Leister talks about the Cheer Center Car, Truck, and Bike Show. Dover Police Chief Thomas Johnson invites. And TV Delmarva's Colin Walls of Walls Service Center checks in. We are live from the Laurel Junction and Chef Fred's Cafe in Laurel, Delaware. And now, here's your host,
All right.
Jim Weller.
All right. Thank you very much. We've got an action-packed show. That was Cool Bobby B, Bob Backman's voice, and we thank him for doing the voiceover. And what do I want to talk about first? I want to do one sponsor segment real quick. This is how we pay the bills. So you do know we're inside the Laurel Junction Chef Fred's Cafe. I have had the French toast. The food is great. Breakfast, lunch, dinner, whatever you get here, take out, dine in, whatever. It is pleasantly, surprisingly, unbelievably good. And they have strawberry Belgian waffles this morning on special. I guess you get one waffle for $5.99. I had the French toast. It was very good. And there's numerous specials here. A couple more for $5.99. Waffle breakfast, 2 eggs, choice of breakfast meat, $5.99. Also, 3 blueberry pancakes with bacon, $5.99. You can't go wrong. It's not fast food. It's good food fast. Anyway, at Chef Fred's Cafe. And one of our sponsors of the show, Josh Mcneal. Everybody hears me talk about him each and every week. I love dealing with this guy. He does blacktop work, okay? But he mainly specializes in driveways. So first of all, let's say you've got a driveway and it's just dirt. And you're at a point in life, you say, you know what? I want to get a price on a blacktop driveway. Or he can do what's called crushed concrete. He can do stone. We've got some potholes and things like that. But if you need some blacktop work, maybe you got blacktop and you want the cracks filled and you want a nice seal coating on it. I think there's a couple here in the audience that just had that done that are very happy. I had a couple new houses in Greenwood that he put 2 new driveways in the same day. And I'm just so happy. And we've had some rain, and we got to see how the water's going to flow, and it all went really, really good. So if you need any type of driveway work done, especially blacktop work, Josh Mcneal is he's the 2nd generation, but I've seen the 3rd and the 4th generation on the scene. He's a good local guy, been in business over 60 years. Estimates are free. He's licensed. He's insured. He'll do work in Kent County and Sussex County, and he even goes to parts of Maryland and parts of Virginia. Good man. When you call, you're going to get Josh. When he comes out, you're going to get Josh. When he does the work, you're going to get Josh and his family and his sons and their team. So Josh Mcneal, Mcneal's Paving, very happy with him, very honest. I've been dealing with him for years now. Had different projects done. Just had these last 2 driveways done. Tickled to death with him. So what do? You call him on the phone. What's his number? 302-945-7131. 945-7131. Folks, if you dial it in that order, it works best, okay? So keep that in mind. And if you misdial, just say, can you do me a favor and give me the phone number for Mcneal's Paving? 302-945-7131. Honest, friendly, dependable. He'll do what he says he's going to do, and you will be pleased when he's done. All right, what is next? My first guest is here, and her name is Donyale Hall. And I got to meet her when she was out there politicking, and now she is helping out with a project in Dover. And I viewed her very quickly on as a good parent, a good team leader, a good community-minded person, somebody who cares. She's also a business owner. And it was just an honor to meet you a while back on the campaign trail. And it's an honor to have you here today.
Well, good morning. I'm so happy
welcome.
to be rejoining you again
Yeah.
today on another trail today.
Yep. Well, you came highly recommended. Somebody reached out to us and said, could we squeeze you in? And you were down here at 7 o'clock in the morning. And thank you for that. You came from Dover, didn't you?
I did. I'm an early
Okay.
riser, have been for a
Oh,
while.
I'm glad you are. I felt bad. I was thinking, man.
No, the military has never left me. You
Oh,
can see
I
I'm
forgot
a
about
veteran
that.
of the Air
Yes,
Force.
yeah.
So when I was
job.
approached about this Central Delaware Partnership for Hope Innovative Readiness Training, that's a Department of Defense initiative.
Oh, really?
And what it does is it allows our military service members to be able to get real hands-on training while in a crisis situation,
Really?
like a Hurricane Katrina. So
Okay.
we partnered with them through an application process back in 2019. We qualified for it because we have such low health outcomes in Delaware and whole, but in particular Kent County.
Okay.
We met some income thresholds. We're 25% below the poverty line. And a lot of people have that situation where they're caught in between being priced out of Medicaid
Right.
and being able to afford their traditional employer health care. And so a lot of people skimp on things like medical and dental care
Right.
and optical, and they can't
Just
afford their
put it off.
glasses. Just put it off, exactly. And so because of that, we were able to partner with the Department of Defense. We have 250 troops from all across the country, soldiers, sailors,
Really?
airmen, that have come to Dover. And tomorrow starts the beginning
This is a big thing.
of the 9-day Blitz, yes.
Wow. So
It's
you're going to
amazing.
see hundreds, if not thousands of people.
We expect thousands of people to turn out. It's
Really?
that in a high of
Now,
demand.
so this is free health care to a degree.
It is no cost. It's taxpayer funded. Of course, we're giving a 2-for-1 here where the military personnel get to have their training while they serve the community. So
Okay.
we have their doctors, their dentists, their optometrists that have come to be able to serve our community. I think we have 30 doctors, 20 dentists, and 9 optometrists across 3 care
Where's
sites.
this going to be?
So the Capital School District in Dover generously allowed the use of 3 of their elementary schools. So it's North Dover, South Dover, and Town Point Elementary Schools. It's from 8 to 4 p.m. daily. It kicks off tomorrow. Yes, weekend. So, our
Really?
working people have an opportunity to actually come out and get these services as well in their time off.
So do they sign up in advance online? Do they just come and meet somebody and get signed up there?
It is first come, first serve. There's no appointment necessary. My phone number is actually the point of contact on our flyer, so it's just been ringing off the hook. I'm
I bet
surprised
so.
it's not over there buzzing right now.
Wow.
But we have just a huge demand for these services. People will likely start arriving around 6 a.m. for the 8 a.m. opening, so we're advising people to come out early and take advantage of these no-cost services to the general public. We have people coming as far as Wilmington and Pennsylvania border.
This
from
isn't
Maryland.
just a Dover thing.
No, we have people coming
It's
from
being
all 3
done in
counties.
Dover.
Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
and the schools were gracious enough to let you use the schools.
Yes, and I have to give a great thank you to Delaware State University because they allowed the downtown campus. Wesley was recently acquired by Delaware State University, so they are generously housing our troops while they're here. So
This
we've
is
had
a big thing.
It really is. It's amazing. It's amazing. They've served on these missions for decades now. It was an initiative that was put in place, and so these are all over the country, but we were fortunate enough to be selected, and it's brought here to our local community. So come on out. It doesn't matter if you're
Wow.
from Sussex, Kent, or Newcastle. Come on out.
So you come as if you can afford health care or have health, this is not for you.
Oh no, this
No.
is for everybody. So this is for people who have insurance. There's no
Really?
proof of
But they're going to get the care
identification.
like right away. You're
That's
not putting
right.
them off for weeks. with
That's
an
right. That's right. But we don't want this to be a one and done event where people can come out and get, one-time services. Our dental services that we're providing are extractions and fillings. There's no cosmetic or restorative things or cleanings. But if you have a toothache that you haven't been able to get in to see your dentist, a lot of people from COVID are backlogged.
That's right. That's
so
right.
people can't get in for 6 months to see, their physician. So if you've got that toothache, this is an opportunity for you to
Just
come
be
and get
done
that
with it.
done and get done with it. If you need that pair of glasses and can't get in to get your eyes examined, if you're a parent that has a child that needs a school physical and can't get them in to see your pediatrician to get that school physical, or you need a work physical, you can come on out and grab those things.
This is a big deal.
It's amazing, and we have been fortunate and blessed to really be able. My role in this was to coordinate with the community to be able to get some wraparound services provided. So we'll have people there from all state agencies, a lot of clinics that will be able to pass off, the participants to somebody if they don't have a provider. So, we want to make sure that this is not a one and done event.
So you're here to help now and connect more people to more
Yes.
people.
So if you're a person that is interested in promoting your services, please feel free to reach out. We're still collecting names. You're welcome to come to the event and disseminate your materials.
And is there a need for donations? Is there anything you need?
Oh, we're looking for water donations from the local.
Just bottles of water?
Bottles of water.
Okay.
Trash bags and disposable masks. It is a mask required
Okay.
event. We have the prevalence of the Delta variant
Okay.
that's running around, growing legs and
Right.
skin and all that good stuff. So it is a mask required event. So please bring your mask.
Wow. How did you get involved in this? Like, it sounds like you've got a sizable position in this. Like,
Well,
did you know about it in advance, or?
Actually, I have a friend that is on City Council, Councilman David Anderson. He was the one
David is a good-
who facilitated the application process through the Central Delaware Housing Collaborative.
Okay.
And so he reached out to me, knowing that, of course, I'm always boots on the ground, eager to roll up my
I'm
sleeves
impressed.
and get it done. So because we have relationships all over the community, it was very easy to leverage those connections and say, we need help. This is a heavy
Right.
lift. And we've been blessed to have people who have stepped up and shown up and helped with that. So I'm
Good
grateful.
job. So it's starting tomorrow, the 1st.
Yes.
8 a.m. Get in line whatever time you want.
Yes.
And have no idea how the lines are going to be or how it's going to go.
No, we're expecting. I've seen pictures of IRTs that have happened across the country, and you can see the lines form very early. So we're expecting people to start arriving around 6 a.m. The schools are air conditioned. They have
Okay.
waiting areas for participants,
okay.
so you don't have to sit out in the heat
Right,
in the cars
bathrooms.
and all of that. Right.
Okay.
There's bathrooms there. And we'll even have some food trucks. So if you're a person that has a food truck, please get in contact because we'd love to have
Really?
you. Yes.
Okay. And and it goes from the 1st to the 9th. First time being done
Yes.
in Delaware.
In Delaware.
Starting right in Dover.
In
First.
the capital city of Dover.
Yeah,
Yes.
wow. Good job, Delaware. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Good job, Dover.
Yes.
All the, the different military sources that are coming together. It's just a great example of, many hands make for a lighter load.
It is. Well, I mean,
know?
you hear about, crisis situations all over the country, Hurricane Katrina.
come together.
Where the Guard is called upon, to show up and have boots on the ground and be able to really help these communities in a time of crisis. So we're grateful that they chose Dover for their training exercise. So we'll be
Delaware's
able
a
to take
wonderful state, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
Wow. All right. Is there anything else? Did you want to give out any contact info or steer them to a website? Or
Sure.
What do we do?
If you are looking for some information on how to get involved, you can go to doverirt.com. You can also email us at doverirt@gmail.com as well. And my phone number is common knowledge is 302-399-8838 if you have questions or concerns, or I could connect you in some kind of way.
Wow. So how's your family doing?
My family is awesome. It's summertime. I had one more graduate, so 7 have graduated. I've
What's
got
that
3
thing
at
you
home.
said when they
They have emancipated
that's
themselves
right.
from my wallet.
Right.
6 of those have done that. I've got one
Really?
that's heading off to college.
Okay.
So he'll have his kinesiology bachelor's degree from Delaware State University.
What
in a
is
few more years.
kinesiology?
Kinesiology is the study of movement. And so he's had a lot of joint pain growing up as a youngster. And he kind of
okay.
migrated toward that because he wanted to be able to help with the advancement.
Right.
Delaware State University has an awesome lab there that we actually have provided services for a lot of professional athletes across the country from
Really?
Delaware State University. So
Wow, go
we're making
Delaware.
strides here in
Yeah.
Delaware. The first state is on the map for sure.
No doubt. No doubt. All right. I got one more question. Do you ever eat ice cream?
I love ice cream.
So if I gave you some gift cards to Vanderwin's, how many are in your group?
Let me me see. There's probably, there's 250 military personnel.
Holy mackerel!
There's a whole lot of us.
I meant more in your family.
In my family. Oh, well, I have a tribe, but right now we've got 4 full-time ice cream eaters, and if you add me, that's 5.
4, 5. I'm going to give you 2 for David Anderson. Would you get them to him?
I will. His
He's a
lovely
really
wife would love to come.
community-oriented young man,
guy.
and I see him always involved in everything.
Yes, he is.
And I like people that are always involved in everything.
Yes, sir.
They say if you want to get something done, who do you give it to? A busy person.
A busy person.
Because they know how to get it done.
That's right.
Yep. All right. Thank you.
It's a real pleasure.
God bless you.
Thank you.
All right. Thanks for being on. All right. There she goes, Donyale Hall. What is next? What is next? That was a pretty good little segment there. What an event. What an event. All right. Here we go. We're going to talk about Dry Zone. So this is a sponsor segment. Everybody knows I love Dry Zone, no question. And if you're going to the fair today, it's the very last day of the Delaware State Fair. This is a sponsor segment, but Dry Zone has a booth in the air-conditioned exhibit hall. So if you just need a break, you want to look at Dry Zone, there's some things there. There's like some displays and stuff. Whoever's working the booth is very knowledgeable. They're not high pressure. They're not trying to talk you into nothing or anything like that. But Dry Zone does many, many different things. You can learn a lot about them at dryzone.com. They're a very community-minded organization. They like to give back. They like to do things. They like to support the community, and they like to do a good job at what they do. They do electrical work. They do crawl space encapsulation. They level concrete. They do foundation work. They can literally remodel your garage. They have another division called Hello Garage. So there's a lot of things going on in the Dry Zone camp. So always looking for new team Dry Zone members. They're always looking to add people. So they're steadily growing, which means they steadily need good career-minded individuals. So it is dryzone.com. If you want to learn about it on the web, dryzone.com. You want to stop in and see them. It's a big red barn on Route 16 or Beach Highway, same road there in Ellendale. Monday through Friday, you could stop in and say hi. If you want to apply for a job, I think you could do it online or in person. And if you have any questions whatsoever, you can call them on the phone at 302-684-5034. 302-684-5034. Tell them I sent you if you would. Good people doing good things. They do a good job. They got a great warranty. I'm very happy with them. So they do it like no other. So if you have any questions, give them a call. 302-684-5034. Visit them at the fair. Today is your last chance, or give them a call next week. Their website is dryzone.com, and they're very active and very informative on the Facebook, okay? Now, with that said, I want to tell you about something that's going to happen today in Lincoln. Okay, this is a sponsor. This is Dave Wilson, Wilson's Auction. And I was every Friday, I take a look at their website and say, what are they going to have on Saturday? So every Saturday starting at 10 o'clock on Route 113 in Lincoln, Wilson's Auction has a huge auction. So there's multiple auctioneers inside, outside going on all day long, into the afternoon and into the evening. But something they've got, which has tempted me to go buy it all, is bicycles. Brand new bicycles with the tags hanging on them. I don't know if there's 50 of them or 100 of them. But Dry Zone, why am I saying Dry Zone? Wilson's Auction has a big auction today, and there's all these bicycles. And then I saw boxes with like 58-inch flat screen TVs in them. Plus, there's glassware, there's jewelry, there's appliances, there's furniture, there's building materials, there's tools, there's a lot of everything. But I saw all these brand new bicycles just lined up. So if you need a lawnmower or a bicycle, or you need some glassware, or you collect coins or whatever, Wilson's Auction has a huge sale today, more stuff than I've ever seen, starting at 10 o'clock. And it goes all through the day, into the afternoon, and into the evening. It'll probably still be going 9, 10 o'clock this evening, all right? WilsonsAuction.com. If you want to say, Jim, let me look at them pictures. Let me see what these bicycles look like, okay? All kinds of stuff there. I mean, all kinds of stuff. So anyway, let's say you want to sell something. Maybe you own a business, or you're moving, or you've just decided to declutter your house. Wilson's Auction. Just take it there. Wednesday through Friday, you just drop it off, and you go back on Monday, and they pay you in cash. There's your money. Boom. Sold, done, gone. all over with. So anyway, also on Tuesday nights, they have the auto auction at 6 o'clock. You can buy or sell a car, just like dealers do. And or you can buy and sell every week, whatever you want to do. But it's a great place to get a nice used automobile. So it's wilsonsauction.com. If you want to sell something, you want to get rid of something, they'll get it to the word sold and do a good job for you. Okay? 422-3454. 422-3454. wilsonsauction.com on the web. Now, what else is going on today? Jimmy, my son, is on vacation in, not Florida, Alaska. It's other way, Alaska. And man, he's got some good pictures. So if you want to see some of his pictures, just go on Facebook and look up Jimmy Weller. I got to see what the Alaskan pipeline looks like. It's very interesting. And many other things. He camped out somewhere, and he's been four-wheeler riding, and I think he's been kayaking or canoeing, and I don't know what all he's been doing, but he's been having a good time. But Weller's is going to be open today at 8 o'clock. And Chuck Creighton has been selling like crazy. So has Rosa. So has Mike. We got a load of trailers in this week. We ordered them only just 9 months ago. A brand called Pace American, enclosed trailers. We got 3 of them in. And they're really, really an upscale type trailer. And we've got them, and they're selling pretty quick. We'll probably sell 1 or 2 of them today. And anyway, so if you want to look at the Pace American line, we've got some. First load we've gotten all year. First load we've gotten in a long time. So anyway, everybody's behind. We must have got 80 trailers in this week. We'll probably get another 80 in next week. Our goal is to have 1,000 trailers on the ground, hopefully by the end of the year, but by the end of next year anyway. But we're selling them as fast as we're getting them. So if you need a trailer, financing's available. We take trades. We got new, we got used. If you got a used trailer and you don't need it and you don't need to buy anything from me, we will just buy your trailer off of you. We'll just write you a check and send you on your way. So if you got a trailer and you want to sell it, I think we bought 2 or 3 this week, actually. So anyway, just let us know. What else is going on? So Weller's is open at 8 o'clock. I did have one more little sponsor segment I'd like to do. Don't forget the Greenwood Mennonite School food booth. Last chance to get any of their crab cakes or their potato salad. Their hot dogs are even really good. I'm really happy with the Greenwood Mennonite School's food booth. Their chicken is good. Everything is good, but the crab cakes are extra good, okay? When one isn't enough, get 2. But anyway, their last day is today, so we really encourage you, if you're going to the Delaware State Fair, today is the last day, and it's the last day for Big Al's roast beef, and it's the last day for the Vanderwind ice cream truck. Every time I go by, there must be 40 people in line for ice cream, but they move through them pretty quick. But it seems to be a big hit at the fair, ice cream. So it's been good. Thank everybody that worked the fair this week. It's a long, grueling 9 or 10 days, not counting the time setting up and taking down and everything. So I appreciate everybody that's worked at the fair. But I wanted to talk real quick about Jerry Santoro, Jerry's Lawn Care. Another good sponsor of the show, good friend of ours. He does lawn care. He puts in irrigation systems. He clears building lots. I see him all the time posting pictures up. Here's what the lot looks like before he cleared it, and he clears it all up, and he stumps them up. He could pull the stump right out of the ground, or he can grind up the stump, whatever you want. So anyway, I just want to let you know that if you need a lot cleared, if you need landscaping, if you need some mulch, if you need some paver work done, if you want to buy some firewood, whatever you need done, Jerry's Lawn Care can help you out. Now, Jerry's a good, honest man from the Greenwood community. You can literally go to his place and buy mulch or firewood, or he'll deliver it to you. And he has seasoned hardwood year round. So anyway, Jerry's Lawn Care, good sponsor, good friend. Good man. If you need something done, even as a bucket truck, I use him for some things that I need a bucket truck for. 302-363-6025, 363-6025, jlc-llc.com. Taking a break from the radio, switch over to TV Delmarva or Facebook right now. I don't want you to miss a thing. All right, everybody, we continue on. We never stop. We just took a break from the radio, but we're still on TV. We're on Facebook. We're on YouTube, and we're sitting here right inside Chef Fred's Cafe in Laurel Junction. Now, the food is good. I see there's tables full of people that are here, that are eating and enjoying their breakfast, and we appreciate our live in-person audience. We're going to take a picture? All right, let's take a picture just for the heck of it. Good morning, everybody, and we are here right inside the Laurel Junction, and we're getting ready to talk to Colin Walls. Wall Service Center and TV Delmarva.
That's right,
What's
yes,
up
yes.
there, Colin?
Hey, something I thought of. We do
Okay.
the live events. We were talking about the live events, the parades and stuff.
Right.
So a friend of mine that has worked on several of these live events that we did when we were doing the parades for WRDE.
Yes.
As Catch It Live. So Josh Lynch.
Yes, I remember
You know
Josh. Yep.
Yep.
TV
He has-
cameraman.
He worked for WMDT for a while.
Right.
And then he kind of went out and did his own thing. Now he's working for WBOC. He has now been promoted to chief engineer. So congratulations,
Josh Lynch,
Yeah.
chief engineer.
Yeah, and he's a great guy, and he really
is.
knows what he's doing. He was
We
huge
knew he was
help
gonna go
on these-
places.
Yeah, oh for sure.
Yep.
He was a huge help on these broadcasts
He was.
that we did.
You
So,
did the Sea Witch Parade a couple times.
We did the Sea Witch a bunch
St.
of times.
Patrick's Day Parade.
St. Patrick's Day. I think we did in total. I
10
think we
of 'em.
did 8 or 10
Yeah.
per live parade broadcast for WRDE.
Then we did the 4th of July there at Fat Daddy's.
Yeah, we did the 4th of July.
And
Yeah,
you're
of
getting
course we
ready to
do. I don't know how many live broadcasts we've done for your show.
Well, yeah, and
Dan
before my
Gaffney's
show, Dan Gaffney's show.
Yeah,
Yep.
so we are pretty proficient in live broadcasts.
No
now.
question.
We've got quite a few of them under our belt. So.
Do you want to talk more specifically about sponsor packages for the
Yeah, I don't have any packages put
Okay,
together.
okay,
but it's going to be similar
First
to
come,
what
first
we did
serve.
July 4th. Yeah. So our current advertisers have the first right of refusal.
Right.
Refusal.
because you had plenty for the 4th of July thing.
Yeah, exactly. And so we do take these packages to our current advertisers who are
First.
advertising on
Right.
TV Delmarva first.
Because there's only maybe 4 opportunities a year for these live parade
yeah,
type events,
yeah,
but hopefully more. But you
Yeah.
know, and I want to throw it out there if you're a town leader and your town has some big event coming up.
yeah, let us know.
You know, the grand opening of something, or you're got a big announcement or something, and you want some coverage. You know, think about TV Delmarva.
Yeah, go to tvdelmarva.com, and our
Send me
email
a note.
address and everything is there. Or you can give me a call or text directly, 302-242-8015. But yeah, if you're looking to advertise, or get your word out, these live events are a great
Right.
thing. I mean, because there's just huge numbers that.
Well, and
that
the
they
thing
draw
is,
of
when
people watching.
you put them on TV and you also put them on Facebook, but then sometimes people go back and watch it another time or something
Well,
like
what
that.
happens is people that are in the parade or at the event,
They wanna
go
see
back-
it. Yeah,
they want to
yeah.
see themselves, or they want to see what went on. And our the last time we did the Milford Community Parade, which was 2 years ago.
Was it
3
like
years ago.
10,000 views?
Yeah, it was like 12,000 plus. It was
12,000 plus,
12,000 the last time I checked, and
Right, so it would be more now.
Yeah, I'm sure it's more now.
Right.
So yeah, we get a lot of views on that's just
Right.
the Facebook side. It's not even counting
The
over
TV,
the air,
right, the
Roku,
over the air, yep.
tvdelmarva.com, all the different ways that you can see it. So if you're looking to advertise,
You're
that would be-
looking for advertisers.
and we'd love to have you as a regular advertiser
Right.
on TV Delmarva as well, and that gives you first shot
At all these
these
things, yeah.
packages. Yeah.
Yep.
So it could very well come up that we've got enough advertisers that
That's all there is.
there's
for
not
that
going to be
event.
any
Right.
outside people
Right.
in. So, but we do like to give our current advertisers because,
First dibs.
yeah, and it's kind of a bonus for them to be able to do these live
Correct.
events
'Cause you can't
you're
get
gonna
that
a big
everywhere.
draw. Yeah,
Can't get that everywhere.
exactly. You can't.
All right.
So anyway, give me a call 302-242-8015. I'll take a text until 9 o'clock today. After 9, you can call me.
Okay.
Text me at that same number, 302-242-8015.
Text him now so you don't forget.
Yeah, there you go.
All right. Anything
idea.
else going on?
No, I mean, all of our channels are doing really well. Our video quality and the connection between our studio and tower is almost rock solid now. I
Good.
mean, it's as solid as it's going to be. This new equipment has really helped in that. And,
Good.
I want to thank our advertisers for making that possible
Correct.
because they're
Correct.
the ones that
Make it happen.
make it happen. Exactly.
It
yeah.
takes money to
Keep
make the
lights
dream
on.
be achievable.
Yeah. Yep.
All right.
All right.
Well, I'm going to leave you. One
Okay.
quick question. You went
Yeah.
to the fair the other day,
I did, yes.
and you thought it was a little warm that day.
Well, and I went on the hottest day.
Yes, you did.
At the hottest time of the day.
Right.
And it was, the blacktop was so hot, I felt the heat, like my feet were burning through my shoes.
You know, I do want to tell you, since you mentioned another TV station.
Yeah.
I evidently was on TV the other night and didn't realize it. Somebody said, I'm at the fair, and I'm walking around, and I get all these text messages, just one after another, saying, I just saw you on TV.
On what
They
station?
didn't stop and talk to you, but you were wiping your forehead.
Yeah, Jim's
I
like,
said,
that was
by the way,
me.
That was me.
Yep.
I must have got a dozen text messages, you know. So anyway, it was 47, in other words.
Okay.
So I must have walked by somewhere that they were doing something, you know,
Right.
and didn't realize it. And but
That,
they said
that is a day to remember when Jim didn't realize
He was on
TV
TV.
or
Yeah,
the radio.
I missed an
There was a
opportunity.
microphone and a camera around, and he
I didn't even see
seize
it.
the opportunity. Yeah.
Right, but I was wiping my forehead, which I'm known to do. If you have a booth at the fair, you may remember me. I'm the short, bald-headed guy that always asks for about 4 paper towels.
'Cause he's
they
always
say, well,
wiping
there's
his
napkins
forehead.
right there. No, I need some of them paper towels back there. Just give me 4 of them, if you would, please. So I'm walking around wiping my head like crazy.
Did you have your hat on?
No, I didn't.
You didn't have your hat.
No, I
Oh,
didn't.
man.
I am trying something new, though. I'm trying not to stop and talk every 8 feet. So,
Why?
Because it bothers the people with me.
Oh, okay.
So, all right, we're coming back.
All right.
All right, here we are. Good morning, good morning, good morning. You are listening to a radio show, a TV show. We're on Facebook, we're on YouTube, and we're sitting right here live in Laurel, Delaware. It's picture time. Oh, anyway, so we're here in Laurel. Here we go. Ready? All right. So anyway, we're here in Laurel, inside of a restaurant called Chef Fred's Cafe. So we'll call it a cafe. And people say, well, I never even knew Chef Fred's Cafe existed. I didn't either. But it's inside Laurel Junction, and you can come here 7 days a week and get breakfast, lunch, or dinner, or you're allowed to buy breakfast, lunch, and dinner. There's no limit to the amount of food you can buy from Chef Fred's Cafe. Hey, let's do a sponsor segment real quick for somebody that I have dealt with. Gosh, I don't even know how long I've dealt with this gentleman. 25, maybe 30 years. His name, so this is a sponsor segment. His name is Rick Fowler. He owns a business called No Nonsense Office Machines. And you say, well, what an interesting name. Well, he's that kind of guy. No nonsense, okay? If you got something that's broken, you say, well, what would it be? Well, it could be, you could have a copier that's not working. You could have a computer that's not working, a tablet, a laptop, whatever. Whether you bought it from him or bought it somewhere else, he'll take a look at it. I have took some very interesting things in there for him to look at, and he's been able to fix them. So if it's electronic, now, I don't think he works on TVs, okay? I do know that he fixed cracked screens that are broken on your iPhones. I think he does that, and tablets. But he's not a TV repairman, okay? That's the only thing I did want to mention. There's some things, but he'll tell you. He'll tell you, you give him a call or bring it in, and he'll say, yeah, I think I can help you out. Because that's what you're going to find at No Nonsense. It's not got that big box store feel. It's a little, small, homegrown, repair shop. And they sell things. They sell brand new copiers. They sell refurbished copiers, new laptops, new computers, used ones. And their used ones come with a warranty as if they were new. So anyway, it's a great place to get different things. Gaming systems, very knowledgeable. So whether it's for a business or your church or your organization or whatever, people all the time are saying, I took my laptop in. I was so afraid I lost all my info or my pictures, and Rick was able to get it all back. And what a blessing he was, And he has this remote thing. We have it at home on some of our computers where he can remote right in. And there's nothing like you're in the middle of something. You have a problem. You give him a call, and as soon as he can get to it, and it's usually very quick, he remotes in and fixes it. I mean, nothing makes Denise happier than her computer working within the hour instead of having to take it somewhere, leave it for a day or two. Nothing like that. So anyway, if you have any questions about your computer, you want to buy something, you misunderstood something I said, you give Rick a call, and he'll help you out. What in the world is his phone number? It's 302-856-7381. 856-7381, nononsenseoffice.com. And he's very active on Facebook. Look up Richard Fowler, or you could also look up No Nonsense Office Machines. Good guy, trustworthy, knows what he's doing. He'll take good care of your equipment, and you will be pleased. So give him a call. All right, she's here. This is a friend of mine, Alicia Hollis. On the voiceover, sometimes you're called Alicia.
Yes.
So anyway, but whatever they call
It's
you,
all-
it's
as long
all
as it's
good.
close,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yep. So how in the world are you?
I'm doing great. It's always so nice to be here.
Well,
I
I'm
love
glad you're
listening
here.
I love listening to your show. You're so informative. And
I
the
try.
fact that you include KSI and you know what we do, it just shows a lot of your involvement in the community. And I love to share what we do as a nonprofit agency.
Well, I think
that's my
KSI
passion.
is a real staple of the community. Been there a long time.
Been there a long time,
Tries
1962.
hard to help individuals as well as their customers.
Yeah.
You want it both ways, you know.
Absolutely.
In
It's
other
a
words,
win-win
and
situation.
It's a win-win. In other words, and we all win, you know.
Yeah.
So what do you got going on you want to talk about?
Oh my goodness. So you've talked about so many things and how busy the fair is and how busy the whole community. KSI is just as busy. We in my world I talk about fundraising
Right.
and friend raising. And I do just want to mention that the community is so important, not just in that facet of KSI, but also in what we do with the people that we serve. The opportunity to take field trips and go places and just be part of the community. So in my world, we've got a golf tournament coming up in
Okay.
September, which
All
you
right.
are one of our sponsors.
Okay.
And we're full of golfers. I
Right.
can't take any more golfers,
For real?
which is a real huge blessing. We have
Wow.
120 golfers.
What a dilemma.
What a dilemma to
Right,
have.
sold out.
Sold out, got a waiting list going.
Okay.
So if you're interested in advertising for your business, what a great opportunity, because
Mm-hmm.
you not only get in front of all of our golfers, but we put together a golf program that gets mailed out to all of our sponsors so you can
Okay.
see who's being supportive of KSI.
Right.
I have an opportunity for anybody in the community to win $300 from that golf
Really?
tournament. Yeah.
Okay.
So part of the day includes a golf ball drop. So Charlie Towers from Tower
Tower
Signs is
Signs.
going to have his bucket truck there that
Really?
day. He's going to drop our golf balls. The golf ball that gets closest to the hole or in the hole gets $300. That
Oh,
person who bought
Who's dropping them?
So last year Charlie's grandson Dimitri dropped
Okay.
the golf balls from the bucket because Charlie was playing. So this year I'm not sure who Charlie's going to have at the tournament to drop
Really?
the golf balls. Yeah, but
So you're dropping them from a bucket truck.
Yep.
And
and it's at Mapledale Country Club
Up
this
in
year.
Dover.
Yep, up in
Okay.
Dover. So the golf balls will drop. It's on a green somewhere,
Okay.
and there's a hole, and
if
whatever-
your ball,
if your ball goes in the hole,
you
you
win
win
$300.
$300.
Really?
Yes. So people want to call me so they can buy golf balls
I
from
would.
me.
How much is it?
It's $5 for one golf ball or 3 golf balls for $10.
That's a good
So
value.
I like $20. So
Right.
for $20,
You get 6 of
you
them.
get 6 chances to win $300.
That's pretty good.
It's pretty good.
And more importantly, you're just supporting a good organization.
Amen. That's the
Okay.
very truth. That's the very truth. So that's kind of
What's on your forefront is that.
exactly that's
Okay.
on the
And so
forefront.
sponsorships available.
Sponsorships are still available.
Okay.
One of the sponsorship that you're involved in is our scoreboard sponsor.
Okay.
And for only $250, I still have room on that sign for more sponsors.
Okay.
So we can
right.
take as many as 3, 4, 5 sponsors on that
Okay.
same area. So the scoreboard's a pretty visible place.
Right.
Golfers are going to be hanging around that
Everybody,
scoreboard
right,
at the end of
watching it,
of the
yes.
day. But there are lots of other kinds of sponsorships. $1,500 if that fits your budget. You can be one of our golf cart sponsors. Your name is
Okay.
in front of the golfers all day long on that golf cart.
Okay.
And in the midst of planning this golf tournament, we're also sponsoring an event in October called our Monster Bash.
Yep.
And so it's at a farm in Harrington, Knutson Farm. People can pay $50 for a ticket to come to the event, dress up, have fun, dance, have food from Mission Barbecue. And we're looking for donations for that event. We have sponsorships, but
But stuff for like a silent auction.
yes,
Okay,
exactly. So
okay.
like people who own restaurants or some kind
Gift
of a
cards
business,
or
gift cards,
services
What
provided.
what a blessing that would be for
Okay.
KSI's Monster Bash event.
Right.
We want people to come and have fun, but also be able to bid on some of the items
Right.
that have been
Right,
donated.
Go home with something.
Go
tangible.
home with something fun. And
Yeah.
I think you have mentioned Hudson Fields in some
Yep,
of your
yep.
promotions before. And KSI has an opportunity to be at Hudson Fields for one of their Thankful Thursday events.
Okay.
And our Thankful Thursday is October 7th.
On a
So on
Thursday.
Thursday, October 7th, we're
Okay.
planning to be at Hudson Field. We'll have a little bit of stuff there for people to buy some raffle items, some 50-50 going on. But basically, it's an opportunity for fellowship.
Okay.
Come and see what KSI does.
Meet some of the folks.
Meet some of the
Right.
people. Just learn a little bit about what we do in the community and how you can
Help.
can help and support KSI. And when I say KSI, it's just synonymous to me that I mean people with disabilities.
Right. But
And that means people with abilities.
When you help people, when you help KSI, it's not just that building.
That's
in Milford.
right.
You're talking hundreds of people that it affects.
Hundreds
in other
of
words.
people and their extended family.
Correct.
So, you know,
It's like a ripple effect.
it is a ripple effect. So
Right.
I've been with the agency for about 24 years. Yesterday, we had a little bit of a party at KSI, kind of mixed emotions there. We said goodbye to someone who's been working for KSI for 46 years. So
No
Peggy,
kidding.
yeah. So Peggy
Wow.
Biddle retired from KSI. She had a little bit of a lull
I
there when
know
we
her.
were going through.
Anna's mom.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
She's retiring.
She is retiring.
Who
So
allowed that to happen?
I know.
Wow.
So there comes a point in life where you got to say, okay, I've given, and now it's time for me
Right.
to
Enjoy.
take some time for me
Right.
and enjoy my older years. And so
Wow.
it was just a really cool experience because it was a surprise to her. A lot of our participants behind the scene, how the heck can you keep a secret from
Right.
somebody like that, right?
But they
So a
did.
lot of our participants had made cards, and they had this kind of parade past where Peggy was sitting, and they just all this festivity. So her grandson was there, and she had
Oh,
has
she's a wonderful.
she has a sister who lives in California who was visiting here in Delaware for the last couple
Really?
months. So her sister was able to be there with her, and she had a plaque and a couple gifts. One of the things KSI gifted Peggy is a magnolia tree that's going to be planted in the fall
Really?
in her
Out
in
front.
her honor. Yeah, somewhere. I'm not
Very
sure
good.
wherever it's deemed the
spot.
the best
Right.
spot for that tree, but
Wow.
but it's all family, and you
Yep.
know I love coming here and sharing what KSI and people with disabilities and that extended family does for me, because
Right.
obviously it
Makes
enriches
a
my
difference.
life and allows me to be passionate.
Well, very good.
And that's what you do with the whole entire community, and
we
I
try.
treasure every time to be here, and
All
I
right.
thank you for what you do.
Well, we're going to say thank you.
Thank you very much.
And I'm going to let you go,
Okay.
and we'll see you in a month or two.
Okay,
Is
thanks,
that all right?
everybody. Have a great
All right,
day.
KSI,
Thank you.
look them up, support them. Good organization, and I have been involved to some degree for years. Hey, got another bunch of people coming on, so I want to tell you the rest of the morning till 9 o'clock, it's just one person after another. We've got an action-packed show. So I want to mention one of my sponsors. It's called I'll Be There Cleaning and Care. This is Dawn Kennedy. You hear me talk about her every week. Talked to her the other day. She said, Jim, I cannot tell you what kind of response I've got from being on your show. Well, that's what it's all about. In other words, my audience, my Weller Does Delmarva audience, is a very responsive group of people. And I want to say thank you to my audience for supporting I'll Be There Cleaning and Care. So if you have a home, own a business, have a cottage, have a Airbnb or a rental, or you got a motorhome or a travel trailer that you need cleaned up on the inside, she does cleaning and organization, okay? So whether you need just a little bit done or you need a whole lot done, you want something done on a regular basis or just a hit and miss basis, no problem at all. It's called I'll Be There Cleaning and Care. I'll Be There Cleaning and Care. And she will do a good job for you. Estimates are free. She's licensed. She's insured. And she'll do a good job. So you just give her a call. What in the world's her phone number? It's 302-362-7064. 302-362-7064. I'll Be There Cleaning and Care. Look her up on Facebook. Give her a call. Tell her I sent you, Dawn Kennedy. And she's always looking for more employees, more people to help her. Excellent pay. Give her a call. Picture time. Here we go. Excellent. So that was that. And I just want to say that if you ever need any cleaning done, I was thinking, she does businesses. She even cleans like their office and stuff like that. So just give her a call. That is I'll Be There Cleaning and Care. Next advertiser is Dennis and Gayle Jones from Seacure Solutions. We're going to chit chat with them for a minute or two. And I am ready if they are ready. They own a business that helps make people safer, maybe not make them safer, but it does make you safer because you've got a way to reach out to somebody when you need somebody.
That's correct. That's
So-
totally correct. Yes, our business is Seacure Solutions, and that's spelled Seacure Solutions. and we provide medical alert systems for all sorts of people.
Okay.
Senior populations, homebound adults, people that are going through rehab. They may need something like this
Good thing.
on a part-time basis,
Right.
temporarily. And then children, lone workers such as realtors, people that work autonomously.
Right.
And might be in vulnerable spots. So we provide all of that.
Yeah. I can
for
see that a
folks.
realtor is going to go show a house to a stranger out in the middle of nowhere, and
Absolutely.
needs help. They don't have time to dial their phone. They literally could just push a button and help's on the way.
Absolutely, absolutely. And we operate in the entire state of Delaware, so we do all three
You do all the
counties.
way up to Newcastle County.
Newcastle County.
Okay.
And again, our company is just as much a mission as it is a business, because what we want to do is help folks out there who may be living by themselves, and they may be vulnerable in that regard. If you're living by yourselves and you start to get a little older, maybe you lose a little mobility, it's a lifeline.
You could be out in your yard and get bit by a snake.
Oh, absolutely.
In other words, I've been thinking of my wife. She's very active. She goes walking a lot by herself. She's out in the woods with the dogs. And, if something were to happen, I don't know. Because, see, you always think you got your phone, but push that button, I like that better than the daggone phone. I mean, it's just so quick, in other words.
Yeah,
and
very quick.
You might not always be in a position where you can, dial a number.
Absolutely.
So, Gayle, how are you doing?
Doing well.
Doing well?
Yeah.
Well, good.
Yeah.
And so what do people do? They call you and you chit-chat. Like, when they call, are they going to get just somebody that's manning the phones, or do they get you all, or how does it
They're
go?
gonna get-
In other words, 'cause like you're on here and you look friendly and you look pleasant, but what happens when they dial the phone?
So when they dial the phone, they're going to get either Dennis or I. We will pick up the phone and we will answer their questions, and we'll point them in the right direction, give them the information they need, and hopefully set up an appointment to come out to their home and set up the device and make
So-
sure that it works properly.
Now, when you say come out to your home, what do you have, like a group of people that go on your behalf, or who goes?
We go.
You go.
Dennis and Gayle. Come to
Okay,
your
so
door.
what you see is what you get.
That's what you get.
Absolutely.
Okay,
Yeah.
because that's so rare nowadays. In other words, it's usually you call somebody, you have a great conversation, they send somebody out that could care less whether you're happy or not. You're the opposite of that. Like,
Yeah.
you would be the complete opposite of buying online.
Yes.
In other words,
complete opposite.
everything
Yeah.
you can't get online is everything you do.
Exactly.
You got it. You got
Okay.
it. Yep. We
Exactly.
come to the home. That's what makes us different.
Right. In other words, so that's what you have to decide. Do you want some good old-fashioned customer service from a couple friendly people, or in other words, what are your credentials, Dennis? In other words, who are you, or what have you done with your life?
I have 30 plus years in law enforcement,
Okay.
security operations.
Okay.
Gayle has 30 plus years as an RN. She's a nurse practitioner, so she brings
Okay.
the healthcare perspective. I bring more the security perspective. So we consider ourselves a safety and security company, and we are out there to try to protect individuals.
And you also have shared with me that, you may be visiting somebody, but spot some things that you might just suggest to them. Maybe not even a service you provide, but just you're there, you're a set of eyes, you're looking at their house. When you buy something online, nobody's looking at nothing except your credit card.
Definitely. Yeah. No,
And-
definitely an extra set of eyes.
Right.
If there's a vulnerability for a fall, or say rugs on the floor, or pieces of furniture that can be in the way, we can always say,
Yeah,
you might
did
want to
you
move
notice
this. Be
this? Right.
careful.
Right.
Things
and,
like that.
and somebody that might be listening, they might have a parent that doesn't think they need this at all. But yet they could
Absolutely.
give you, a child or a grandchild could say, well, I think my parent or my grandparent could use this.
You
They could
betcha.
chit-chat with you and
Yes.
go from there.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Absolutely. We have a lot of information on our website. People can visit our website, www.Seacure Solution. Again, Seacure. A little different spelling.
Well, it's because you're close to the water.
Right.
Absolutely.
Am I right on that?
Absolutely.
Yep,
We
little
borrow
play on
from our
words,
coastal
yeah.
environment.
Right.
But people should not be afraid of a medical alert device. This is not something that's going to bite you. It's something that's going to help you.
Right. It doesn't shock you or sting you.
No.
It's not embarrassing.
Yes.
It's not
Yes.
embarrassing. It's a lifeline, and we have many clients that have proven that time and
Yes.
time again.
Right. And I would think, let's just say I was my parents were, living here and, I'm worried about them and I'm 2 states away or 1 state away or 2 counties away.
Mm-hmm.
It's just
Absolutely.
nice to know that at just the push of a button, help
of
is
mind
on the
for
way.
the children as
And-
well. Absolutely.
And so can you set it up? Let's say a person calls you and they're worried about their mom and dad and they want to get this for them. Okay. So, they just want to go ahead and buy it and say, I want it. And you're going to go and you'll literally program it and set it up for them.
Yes.
You don't just ship it to them and say,
No.
here you are. Good luck.
Nope.
Okay.
We program part of it beforehand, and then we test it at the house, and then we finish it up there.
All
So
right.
we make sure that it works before we walk out that door.
So when somebody uses it, can it also be set up to where it communicates to their children to say, I want to let you know, mom or dad just had a fall?
Yes.
Is that something else that can be
Yep,
done?
yep.
Because I'm trying to think of who, I mean, you've got the person that needs it that would use it, but you've probably also got, people that this is their mom and dad or grandparent that love them and care about them. And when they ask them, do you need this? They're going to say, oh, no, we're fine. But
Yeah.
when they take a fall, we hear stories of people laying there for a day or two.
Right,
Somebody
exactly.
having to check the welfare and so on. So how do people reach you? What do they do if they want to talk to you?
Best way to give us a call. We're available by phone, 302-567-8500. We try to make that easy to remember, 567-8500. They can go ahead and contact us through our website. Again, www.seacure, SEACURE, solution.com. And how else?
That's it.
Facebook.
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 They can contact us
Secure
through
Solution,
Facebook.
So they
page.
can like your Facebook page just for
Yes.
the heck of it.
Yeah, we'd love the folks to
Yeah.
call us just to give us a call. We're not going to charge you
Right.
to talk to you.
But
We're
now-
going to walk you through.
You seem like two really nice people, but are you real high pressure when they call?
Absolutely not. There's no obligation.
Okay.
And
So no harm to call with a question.
That's right.
we'd love to talk to you. We'd love to go ahead and
Well, I need
raise
some people to
awareness.
call just to prove to them there's people that watch the show that own telephones.
There you
So I
go.
need,
Yes.
I know people are watching, but I need you to give Dennis or Gayle a call and just say you did a great job. Jim and Dennis have similar hairdos.
Yes, absolutely.
Whatever. In other words, so need some feedback here, folks. But it's a little intimidating when you talk about this home medical device. You're
yeah.
thinking, who needs it? Do I really need it? Can I get by without it? But the more I think about it, I'm thinking, everybody's a candidate for this.
You're
Everybody
right.
wants to be safe and
Yes.
know that help is just a push of a button away.
Absolutely.
Yeah, that's
So-
that's
the
very
idea.
important to remember.
You got it.
All right. Well, I'm going to let you kids go. Is that
All
okay?
right.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
Thanks
Thank
for
you.
your support of the show. This is
Yes.
nice.
Pleasure being here.
Is there anything else you wanted to say?
Just give us a call. Again,
All
we'd
right.
like
Give us a call,
we'd
yeah.
like to go ahead and promote this product. We're local. You can buy a medical alert device probably from anybody in the country if you respond to an ad on television, but you're not going to get that customized service that we
At
provide.
all. At all. This is too important. This
It
is too
is.
important to do it at 1-800.
Yeah, you're right.
This matters. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
So if you,
Absolutely.
Exactly.
all right. I'm going to
Very
say
good.
goodbye. Is
Thank
that
you.
okay?
Yes.
All right.
Go to the fair today, all right? And have a good
Okay.
time. It's the last chance. That's a today only offer. The fair's last day is today. There they go. Dennis and Gayle, really good people. I enjoy promoting them and looking forward to some of my viewers and listeners to give them a call. Give them a call. I'm actually, this is no lie, I'm actually thinking I might want one of these things because you just never know when you're going to need some before they go. Serve a good selection. We had somebody come in the other day. I think they drove from somewhere in New York. They said they drove 6 hours to buy 2 trailers, some big company, and they're going to buy more. They said, we just can't find these heavy duty equipment trailers in stock. I think they were like a 14,000 pound, 24-foot flatbed equipment trailer. And we just happen to have 2 of the same exact thing in stock. And that's exactly what they wanted. So anyway, that's where we're at, folks. Dump trailers, car trailers. I think we have 1 aluminum truck bed left, but we do got more of everything on the way. Don't forget, if you go to the fair today, last day of the fair, today only, so don't miss it, okay? Don't miss it. It's been a great fair. And go to the Greenwood Mennonite Schools food booth or Vanderwin's ice cream truck or Big Al's roast beef, okay? And if you mention Jim Weller at any one of those 3 food booths, you will get free napkins with your purchase, okay? All right? So anyway, while supplies last. Today's probably going to be a very busy day for the fair. The weather looks like it's going to be not so hot. All right, what else is going on? Man, I hear the music. We're going to take a quick break from the radio. So to my radio audience, switch over to TV Delmarva right now or Weller Does Delmarva on the Facebook. I don't want you to miss a thing, all right? So what else is going on? We are live. We are sitting here in Laurel Junction, believe it or not. We are inside Laurel Junction. Great place to get a bite to eat. Chef Fred's Cafe. And Colin Walls is going to talk to us about TV Delmarva.
Yeah, and just kind of about local TV.
All right. I still hear a bunch of stuff. Thank you very much.
He's not on it over there.
All right. He's sleeping. He's asleep at the wheel eating French toast.
Yeah.
All right.
So local TV. And
Local TV.
Your last guest is a perfect example of local
Yes.
and local and local.
Everything you can't get on the internet.
Right, yeah. So that's a great testimony to local TV.
Yeah.
And what they can do
Yes.
for the customer out there.
Yep.
You know, that you're actually getting them coming to your house.
Where do you get that nowadays?
Right. You're not
I
calling
mean,
this 800 number where
Some total stranger.
and the person answering the phone doesn't even know the person that's coming to your house.
Right. They think you live in Lewes, Delaware, not Lewis.
Right. So that's
Oh,
just
my.
local TV, local shows, and things like that. That's what TV Delmarva is kind of dedicated to, and that's what we were started on.
Covering
you know?
local events.
Local live events. Yeah. Yep. So
So you can be part of it.
I
Is
can.
that right? You
Thank
can be.
Thanks for
I meant
inviting me,
our
Jim.
audience can be
Oh,
part
the
of it.
audience,
In other
yes.
words, you could be part of it by possibly, buying some advertising.
Right.
Possibly having your own show.
Sure. Yeah.
So
we do
that's-
have time slots available. So
I know.
I had occasion. People have asked me, is there any possibility of even doing my own show?
Right.
Yes. So if
We
you're
need
a
somebody.
business that is looking, I'm thinking a car dealer. They're going to show cars. Buy a half-hour block on a Saturday morning or a Sunday morning.
Right.
You're buying a half-hour block and
Highlight
you're
one or two
showing-
vehicles.
Yeah. Right. You're showing cars.
Yep.
And you can show that hey, we really have this car here.
That's right, because there's a shortage of automobiles.
Exactly. Yeah.
No doubt.
Yep.
And that would be good. I would say anybody that sells boats would be a good one.
Boats would be good. Yeah.
You know,
Trailers.
trailers. In other
If I knew
words,
somebody that sold trailers.
right. Could do their own show on trailers. Pull
Right.
one up and
But it-
highlight it. And
it
stuff
doesn't
like
even
that.
have to be a.
But what about a guy that does kitchen cabinets?
Yeah.
That could literally show his shop where he makes them,
Yep.
and then go in and show some before and after footage of it. I'm thinking of Brooks and Brandon. I'm thinking this
Oh,
would be
yeah,
a
right,
good.
yeah.
I mean, because they're Brooks and Brandon have the ability to make a video,
Right,
Make
yeah,
it, make
yep.
it. But they would be a good candidate. Somebody that does cabinetry work, or somebody that builds decks, or does remodeling, or somebody that builds pools or sells spas.
But here's the biggest obstacle.
What's that?
They're like, that's a great idea.
How do I do
But
it?
how much is it? It's,
Right.
I don't even want to ask because I know it's going to be too
Well, it's
much.
under $5,000, isn't it?
Yes, it's under 5,000.
It's
but,
under one. It's under.
But let me give you the starting price.
Well, give me the starting price.
You can buy a half-hour block, which is actually 28
and a half
minutes and
minutes.
30 seconds
Okay.
for $50.
Well, hold on. Hold. Back
50
up just a
bucks,
minute,
yeah.
because a commercial usually is a percentage of that. So for $50,
Yes.
you've got a time slot that somebody can have a 30. And the nice thing about it, so they make it themselves. They could do it with an iPhone, an iPad,
Right,
or
yes.
any kind of
Yep.
phone or tablet. Doesn't have to be an iPhone.
Right.
But you've got it. So once they make it, they can also use it on TV.
Yeah.
They could
Social
use it
media.
on social media.
Yep.
They could put it on their website. They could embed some specials in there.
Yeah.
Promo codes. They could change it as often as they want, or they could just tell you to run it 2 or 3 times.
Right. Yeah.
Wow. That's interesting.
It's very interesting, and I think, you can't just run it one time.
Right. Right.
If
Well,
you-
frequency is what they say, but what you're saying
Exactly.
is right. In other words, some TV commercials are more than $50. In other words,
One 30-second commercial. Yes.
at some TV stations
Yes.
can be more than $50.
For sure, can be
So-
way more than
Right.
that.
So just think about what all you could do. And let's say if you were a building contractor, maybe you could get the guy that does your gutter work, that does your electrical work, to help underwrite the cost of it. And you mentioned that our electrical work is done by
At 50
so and
bucks
so.
a week, you
don't.
that's a
No,
pretty easy
but,
sell. To
but
the
what if
other
you were
people.
going to do it once a week, every week?
Right.
In other words, you could really. So you could incorporate some different people in
Yeah,
it. In other words,
yeah.
if you owned a restaurant and you used a certain brand of sausage or a certain brand of meat or something like that, or if you buy your seafood from some seafood, you could. Again, it's all about networking. It's all about involving the entire team. In
Right.
other words,
Well, yeah, because in most businesses, there's more people involved than just you. You've got your
right.
suppliers, your vendors, and
Right.
You know, other subcontractors.
Except for mine. It's all about me and mine.
It's all about Jim.
It's all about Jim at
The
Jim's.
trailers start and end with Jim.
Right. I build them, I make them, I design them, I forge the
Right.
metal at late at night.
Yeah, you should hire somebody
None
to do
of
your
that.
marketing for you, Jim.
Right. That's what I should do. So call
but-
Colin, text Colin.
Exactly. Give me a call, 302-242-8015, 302-242-8015. I'll take a text until 9 o'clock, but then after that, you can call me directly and you can actually talk to me.
Okay.
And we can figure all this out.
Get creative. Open your mind.
That's what we
get
want.
involved. Make something happen.
Yeah, and if you want
Open our minds, if you would.
If you want to hit the
Challenge
local
us.
community, you know, on a local TV station at a great price, we can help you. I think we have the best advertising value on Delmarva, period.
Okay.
All right, I'll talk to you
I'm
later.
going to leave you.
One more time, I'll be back.
I'm going to let you go. Colin will be on one more time. All right, here we go. I hear the radio coming back. Here it comes, everybody. Jim Weller here. Good morning. I'm talking to my radio audience, my TV audience, my YouTube audience, and my Facebook audience. I appreciate each and every one of you. And you may not realize it. There are times that the camera does a reverse mode when you talk about, can we see you through your TV? I'm going to just let you wonder if that's true or not. Okay? So, anyway, what else is going on? I don't even know what's going on. We're going to talk about another sponsor, which is Peninsula Chiropractic Center. Who in the world is that? Dr. T, Dr. Bud. Two great guys. They're chiropractors. It's like a wellness center. You will love dealing there. When you're in pain and you need chiropractic care, you need to check out Peninsula Chiropractic Services. They are right on Route 13 in Bridgeville. Great people to deal with. Friendly, knowledgeable. It is picture time. I'll stop for 1 second. We both smiled when she said smile, okay? Because nothing is like a frown turned upside down like a smile or something like that. So Peninsula Chiropractic Center is who you need to call. I really like them. You will like them. They accept most insurances. They do things. They can take care of a child. They can actually do an adjustment on an infant, okay? But they know what they're doing. They're friendly. They're knowledgeable. They're very accommodating. Give them a call. Dial it in this order. Are you ready? 302-629-4344. Right in that order. 302-629-4344. And the most amazing thing will happen. You'll get through to Peninsula Chiropractic Center. All right? PeninsulaChiroCenter.com on the web. Like them on Facebook. They're very active there. Now, here he is, everybody. Everybody's favorite guy, Philip Watkins. Okay? At least his wife's favorite guy.
Well, I wouldn't
so
go that
anyway,
far either.
Okay. Anyway, his pets love him. I like him. Let's leave it at that. Me and Bruce
that'll work.
Mears like this guy. His name is Philip Watkins. He is passionate about this car show. He has had this brainstorm. He did it, I think, 2 or 3 years ago, and picked Hospice and said, what I love is, here's a guy, you're not even connected to Hospice.
They made me a volunteer.
They made him a volunteer, and he decided to get involved and then make a difference.
They said, if you're bringing us money, you deserve to be it. And I'm like,
Wow.
man.
Well, isn't that wonderful? Now, do all volunteer positions pay the same?
Yeah.
They do?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, lots of gratitude.
Yeah. You know,
Okay.
we go home hungry.
Okay, go home hungry. You could do that at a high-paying job.
Hungry, sore, and tired.
Right. All right, so when is this car show?
In 2 weeks, August 14th.
Wow.
It'll be right in front of the Veterans Home
In Milford.
Thanks to the city of Milford for donating the land for
Yep.
the last 3 years.
Yeah.
You know, I think it's going to be a really successful one this
I think
year.
it's going to be huge.
Oh, yeah, I hope so.
I like to use the word humongous. It's going to be
Well,
humongous.
The thing is, a lot of people want to get out, and
Do something.
you got that right. Even
Right.
I do. But,
Yep.
but
So,
I'm tired now.
Are you tired?
I'm tired. I'm sore.
what have you been
Tired.
doing?
Well, working on my cars and doing the hospice
Yeah, well,
thing.
nobody makes you work on them cars, Phil.
Well, you got to have a hospice.
You like buying and
Gotta
selling these
have-
Mustangs.
Hey, you got to get rid of them.
Got to get rid of them, right?
Gotta
Otherwise,
make a
they become a
living.
collection.
You got to have a living.
Wow.
But I'd like to thank, Lingos and Delmarva RV, Community Bank, Bruce Mears, Byright, Philip Sons, Bobby Sapp, Fulton Bank, and we just got a call from the, I guess it was, what are they I got them here on my phone.
Okay.
They sent me a message the other day.
Well, you're going to
where
have to
they're
tell
getting
me.
involved. The Marine Corps League.
Oh,
So
okay.
they're all supporters of hospice, and that's great. And you know,
Good group.
I'd love to see people just mail in because you know hospice can't operate with these children programs, and
Right.
family
Right.
programs. They count on people's donations, whether you give $1, $5,
Or
$10,
$1,000.
$100.
Right.
We don't expect you to give what these main supporters give, but
But give.
yeah, but please
Right.
give. Don't wait till the last minute.
There's a common thread going on right now that all these nonprofits, they had a tough year last year, and this year's not been much better. You know,
Right,
in other words,
right.
that we need to support them. We need to get behind everybody. So a person can enter the car for the car show.
Yep.
All right. Did you get a face painting person?
Not yet.
Are you still looking?
We're looking for that, and probably do some sand art stuff like
Okay.
that.
So if you have a talent and you'd like to donate your time 2 weeks from now on a Saturday to entertain kids, because this is a free event, is that right?
Yes.
Pretty much. In
We
other
want the
words, there's some
families to
auction
come and
items.
enjoy and play.
Right. Is there any charge to park?
Well, not unless you want to pay for it.
Okay. Free parking, free sunshine.
Yeah. Well, let's hope it is.
Right. Free fresh air.
Yeah.
All right.
So we're gonna have
And,
lots of.
gonna have
things
some
for kids.
food.
There should
Food's
be
not
food.
free. You got to buy the food,
Yeah,
right?
You got to buy the food. Hopefully, there'll be a lot more food than people can eat.
Okay.
So, but anyhow,
But you need vendors. You need
Yep.
people to donate items. Is there a
unfortunately,
silent
we
auction?
lost another one that was Bounce House, but I happened
Okay.
to watch one of your posts.
Oh yeah. Did
and
you
I
call
had-
them people?
Oh, all blown up inflatables.
Yes.
They're coming, and they
They
said,
own
Don't worry
Tony's-
about it, Phil. We'll take care of it.
No way.
Yeah. I said, do I need to come pick it up and bring my
I don't even know.
They go, no, we'll take care of it. Don't worry about it.
That is so nice of them because they're just getting started.
That is awesome.
Wow.
I think
Very
that's
good.
cool.
So what was it called again? I forgot it.
All blown up inflatables.
Right. These are the people that own Tony's Pizza in Bridgeville.
But that was
and-
so awesome.
Yeah, they did an event for me. They did my granddaughter's party and what was it, graduation party, and they brought the stuff and then they left it there for a few days. So we just kept right on using
Yeah.
it. So anyway, so they're going to bring some inflatables. So
Oh, yes.
is there a charge for kids to play on the inflatables?
No.
Okay, so this is an event. Mark your calendar. Bring your kids, your grandparents. If your grandparents, bring your grandkids or bring your grandparents. A good quality car show. If you got a car you want to put on display, but just
We
fun.
also want to do a yard sale. So where are you going to get? Hey, Mark Johnson, plead the fifth. They're going to be playing. Where can you go to a yard
free
sale
music.
and have a band playing for free?
Right, you went to the yard sale and a concert broke
And then
out.
you're going to have all these car guys. They're going to buy you junk.
Wow.
So come on, set up.
So the yard sale's free too?
It's $10 just
$10.
donation. That's
Okay,
a $10
just a donation to hospice.
But please take your junk home.
Okay,
You know,
yeah,
if you
don't leave
sell
your
it.
trash. Yeah,
But I
right.
think it'd be a profitable day for the people who
For
want to get rid of
$10.
stuff.
Well, and the money goes to hospice. So
Yes, yes.
how does somebody learn more? What's the website they go to?
Delaware Hospice.
Delaware Hospice. It's
And you
that
can go on
simple.
there. And if you want to check out the event, just go on there and plug in August 14th. You know, the
And it's
event,
that simple.
It's all right there.
All right. And how many cars? 25, 30 you think going to show up?
Well, let's hope maybe close to 300. So.
For real. Wow. It's
Well,
going to be a
even with
good
the
one.
COVID thing, we had 140.
I didn't know that. Okay. Well, that's very good.
First year, we had 173.
Really?
So-
You had 140 last year.
140 last
Good
year.
job,
And
good job.
We actually took in more donations last year than we did the first year.
People are in a very generous spirit right now.
Yes.
They really are.
Yeah.
But people are doing good right now. People that have not worked have gotten paid for not working. They've actually got paid more for not working than when they worked. They
Yeah.
got the stimulus money. So everybody I know, working or not, is in a very generous spirit
Yeah.
right now,
Well,
And
see, the good thing is, Bruce, brought up the thing. Bruce Mears brought up the thing. He sponsors all the Dash Black stores.
Okay.
And we're doing one tribute to somebody who's passed away.
That's right.
And you know what? If people want to do that, we're open to that.
Okay.
And
Want to honor somebody
It's been
or
a rough
something.
last 2 years.
It has. We've all
Hospice
lost
has
some
been
people.
there for a lot of people. A lady that actually partially raised me, she passed away. Hospice was there.
Okay.
A police officer that kept me out of trouble, right, through my youth, right? Even though I ran into his truck.
Wow.
Right? Oh, he
Weren't
wanted
you
to kill
something?
me. Chief Carey, he passed away. Hospice
Really?
was there for him. He was a very good man, and and then
Wow.
John, and it's been rough 2
has.
years for people.
It has.
But hospice has pretty much been there pretty much for everyone.
For everybody.
Except for, maybe one or two.
Yep.
But they'll be there for anybody.
Yep. So let's get behind hospice. Let's support this car show. If you want to donate something, if you want to be involved, if you got any questions, send your questions in on the website, and then somebody will get back to you.
But just mail in. You know, you don't have to come. You don't have to give a fortune. I don't care if you give $1. If
Or just-
everybody in this whole state give $1,
Right, you'd be
just
fine.
think what hospice could be at that
Right,
point. And
right.
you're never going to get a bill.
Right. Hospice is a good
They're there
organization.
for you, brother.
All right, I'm going to leave you. Is that okay?
Okay, well, I'll see. You don't want me to take over, do you? Because I don't think I can handle this.
You could handle it, but I don't want. I don't want to put the stress on you.
But I thank you and Colin and all you guys, you know, your TV show and everything. Without you
try.
guys, this wouldn't be getting out there. And I thank everybody that comes and supports this, because without them, this wouldn't be. I am just a small cog in the wheel.
Well, we thank you for
I just do what I
spearheading
can.
this.
But somebody come help me.
Okay, he needs help. All right, I'll see you, Philip.
All
Okay,
right, buddy. You take care.
Thank you.
Come on
Bye-bye.
up and see you.
Bye. All right, what is next? What is next? I think we've got some more different people going to be on. It's a busy show. Busy show. Lots of things going on. So I do want to say, Tracy, that I wouldn't mind if Katie is here, starting with her early. If not, it's okay. So I don't know if she is or isn't. But anyway, I'm just letting you know that opportunity exists. Okay, well, give me a minute. But Katie is here. Let me start with her for a little bit first. So anyway, Easy Payroll. Let's talk about Easy Payroll. This is a sponsor segment. It's George Luff and Associates. And I just want to let you know that this is my accountant. So this is a guy that I talk about every week. And people say, how in the world can a man be happy with his accountant? I'm happy with my accountant because he does a good job for me. And I've been dealing with him for a long time. And I just really appreciate the level of service that he gives. So it's Luff and Associates. They're in Milford, they're in Dover, and they're in Rehoboth. And they help me with accounting stuff. They also will help me with our payroll. Well, they do help me with our payroll. So anyway, I just want to let you know that if you need an accountant, if you need help with payroll, if there's anything they can do for you, I want to suggest them, okay? So if you have a business, whether it's a small business or a big business, you don't have to be a business to need an accountant. If you're just an individual and you need an accountant, Luff and Associates will help you out. So where are they? They're Milford, they're Dover, and Rehoboth. What's their phone number? 302-422-9699. 422-9699. Now, a couple of guests that are coming up, okay? I've got Katie Leister, who everybody knows her. She used to be involved with the show for a long time. We're going to chit-chat with her a little bit about two different things. I don't know if her fiance came or not. If he did, I would like to get him on. So we're going to talk to Katie. Then we're also, after Katie, then we're going to talk to Chief Thomas Johnson from the Dover Police Department. And then we're going to bring Katie back again, okay? So in other words, we're going to give you a lot of Katie because Katie was a very instrumental part of this show for years. She's made a big difference, and we really appreciate her. And I want to talk, first of all, about Mid-South Audio real quick. Katie, how you doing? Have a seat. And we're going to talk to you, and I got some surprise questions. You weren't planning on being on twice, were you? All right. We're going to take a picture, if you would look over that way, just for the heck of it. You seem nervous. I can't believe this. Anyway, all right, here we go. What? Quit it. All right, just sit there for just a minute. Let me do a commercial, all right? Mid-South Audio, Kevin Short. Everybody knows him. The people that don't know him need to get to know him. But Mid-South Audio, great place for audio things. This is the sponsor segment. I just want to say, Kevin, thanks a lot. So whether you need audio, lighting, visual, whatever, Kevin Short can help you out, whether it's for your organization, your church, you're in a band, whatever. They got a really nice superstore in Milton, Delaware. He says it's next to the post office. I say it's across the street from the firewood. But either way, that's where it's at, Milton, Delaware, Mid-South Audio, midsouthaaudio.com. Like them on Facebook. Good people to deal with. 302-856-6993. 856-6993. Okay, Katie. I just want to say, I know you didn't plan on being on this time. I'm going to have you on two times, and we got a lot to do. How many people did you bring with you today?
I brought Michael.
Michael is your...
My betrothed.
Our show has not ever met Michael, okay?
And then two of the three daughters.
Two of the three daughters.
Violet and Michaela.
Do you think they would all be willing to join me?
I'm sure they would love it.
Okay, we'll see.
We'll see.
Okay, we're going to build our
Yes,
ratings is what
yes.
we're going to do here this
Yes.
morning. So everybody knows Katie. In other words, she kind of is very involved with the Cheer Center in Milton. I've been very involved with the show. You helped me through a time that we went through a very serious transition. I feel you paved the way for Tracy to get involved, and thank you for all you've done. I've never got a chance after you weren't involved to thank you for being involved, but you made a big difference over the years, and, you know, we had some people come and go, and you played a big role there, okay?
Thank you.
Now, you're getting ready to get married. I'm very excited
Yes.
about that. I don't know if that's public information or private information.
Well, it is now.
But it is now. So I was hoping that Michael would come along and we could say hi to him.
Okay.
And so what I'm going to do is chit-chat with you a little bit now.
Sure.
Then we're going to have the chief of the Dover Police Department on.
Wonderful.
Okay? And then after him, I'm going to have you back on again. Is that all right?
Sounds wonderful.
So what business did you want to talk about today? So let's do our business now.
Well, I believe Mr. Walt Koopman was on last
Yes,
week.
he was.
Talking about we have our 11th annual
Car show.
car, truck, and bike show, and
Right.
it's a cheer in Georgetown at the community center.
It's going to be big.
Yep, 20520 Sand Hill Road.
What is it then?
20520.
20520. Okay.
Right next to Sand Hill Fields.
All
and,
right.
We have had it every year. We have a great crowd. There's a great barbecue lunch. It's $35 a car.
And that includes lunch.
That includes lunch.
Okay.
And we're weren't unable to have any types of craft shows last year. Everything was pretty much canceled after March of 2020. So we've actually kind of added something just to see if it was a barometer, if it would work. So we have a
Okay.
craft show inside. So we originally
What a
thought,
great
Oh,
idea.
yeah. I was thinking like Jim Weller.
Right. Thinking
So-
outside the box. Good idea.
So we thought we might be able to have about 25 vendors with even with COVID protocol.
Right.
But now, since thank goodness the restrictions have been released, so we kind of just opened it up, and we right now I think are about 32 crafters and
Wow,
vendors.
so the car show's going to be outside.
and
You can
crafters
get
are
some
inside.
food if you want. Come inside and check out these crafts.
Yes.
And is there any more spots available?
Yes, absolutely.
Okay. How much is a spot?
A spot is $35. It's
Really?
the same as the car show. And
Okay.
that would get you a spot with an 8-foot table, a couple chairs.
You furnish the table?
Absolutely.
Ooh, that's a good deal.
And if you need an extra table, they're $10.
Okay.
And electric is $5.
Really?
Yes.
Wow.
Yep.
So how does somebody get a hold of you if they want a spot at this vendor show?
Well, you can call me at Cheer. You can call
Okay.
me, leave me a message. That's fine. It's 302-854-9500.
854-9500.
Yes.
Dial it in that
Dial
order?
it in that order.
Okay.
You can call and leave me a message, and I'll make sure that or you can just call Cheer, and I will get a hold of you and send you off what you need, or send you an email, whatever
Really?
works.
All right.
Yeah, I'll even if you wanted to, I could probably just save your spot till you came on Saturday.
When is it again?
It's next Saturday,
A
August
week
the 7th.
from today.
A week from today. Yep.
Wow.
So we're-
This is a great idea. You already got the inside of
Yeah,
the building.
Exactly.
Okay. And is there going to be free restrooms for the day?
Absolutely.
All right. And so there's going to be food. So your vendor spot includes lunch?
Yep.
One meal or whatever it's called?
I believe
think it's a barbecue
I don't
chicken.
I don't want to quote incorrectly, but I think it
Okay.
might be 2 meals that you get for that.
Well, that's what Walt said for the car
yeah,
show.
yeah, that's what I'm talking about for the car show.
Okay.
Now, craft show is just the crafter.
Okay.
But we'll have meals for sale.
Okay. So
And
your
it's Harry's
craft
famous
booth
chicken
does
and
not
ribs.
your craft booth does not include any
No,
food.
no.
But you can buy food.
Absolutely.
If you're a crafter, you're still allowed to buy food.
You got it. You
Okay.
can come in from off the street and buy food.
You really?
Yes,
Total strangers can
absolutely.
buy food.
And Vanderwin's is going to be there.
Really?
Yep, they're going to have their truck. So
No
you can stop by and
kidding.
get some ice cream.
All right.
So
Have you ever had Vanderwins?
a few times.
Really?
Yes.
Okay. Do
Somebody
you have
I
a
know used to
favorite?
give me little cards.
Oh,
and
I
we used to-
remember that days. Yeah, now I'm
Yes,
not allowed to because
absolutely.
you're associated with the show.
I like any coffee flavored ice cream.
Oh, really?
Yes.
I'll give you some. I'm going to break the rules today. Here's
I'll
what
probably
I'll
still
do.
have some in
How
my
many
wallet.
people? You do?
Not with me now, but I'm sure
okay.
I do.
Well, you don't have
I'm
to
sure I
trade
do.
them in. You don't have to trade them in. I'm just going to lay them here. I'm not
Okay.
giving them to you,
Okay.
because I think there is some rule anybody
There'll be 5 of us,
associated.
that's all we
There's
need.
5,
Yes.
and if you happen to pick them up, that's on you. So I'll just leave it
good,
like
good.
that. All right. So anyway, do you think that the kids and Michael would be willing to join me?
Yes.
Is it going to freak them out? Or
No, I think they'd like it.
I think they would too. Can they sing? Does Michael ever sing?
Michael sings, but I don't know if he'd sing on camera.
Well, we'll turn the cameras off. How about that?
Michael
He'll
has
sing
a
on
great
mic.
radio voice.
Does he really?
Yes, he does.
I thought you were going to say he has a face for radio.
Well,
He has a great radio
handsome.
voice, though, for
he
real.
He has a very good voice.
Oh, he's
Yeah.
handsome.
A friend of mine asked him if he would read to her. I thought that was a little weird.
Really?
He has a great voice. He has a great voice. I probably really embarrassed him now, but
Oh my God, we're going to have a reading. Hey, everybody, we're going to have a reading from Michael
I don't know
later
about
on
that.
in the show. You don't want to miss this, folks, okay? This is unscripted, isn't it?
it is. It is. Am I
What's it
trying-
called? Impromptu?
Yeah, impromptu.
Yeah,
and
you're out of time.
unscripted.
At this point, when it says 0, you start owing us money.
Yes, I do.
Okay? In other words,
Take it out of my check.
Take it out of your check. Anything else going on?
No, I'm just excited about next Saturday. I'm happy
I bet
that
you
we're
are.
open and doing things.
You
Yeah.
know, Walt did a good job for you.
Yeah, I saw
I
him
know
this
we
week.
were worried about him, being difficult to deal with.
no,
but
he's great.
I know. I'm just
He's
kidding.
got
We've
it
had him
together.
on.
He's
He
ear-
does.
He's
he does.
early for every meeting.
Yes,
he comes
he is.
prepared.
Yep.
He,
And
he
he's
runs
got his-
circles around people.
He used to drive a race, though, that was 24 hours long.
Yes.
Can you imagine
Yeah,
that?
with him, yes.
Yeah, I'm just saying, but, I think it was the 24 hours of Le Mans
Mm-hmm.
or something like that. And he actually drove it, and he's a veteran, and he's just I think the Cheer Center is fortunate to have somebody
We are,
like him on the board.
absolutely. He does a
No
lot.
question.
He does a lot for us.
All right. I'm going to let you go for a little bit.
Perfect.
So here's what we're going to do. We're going to let you go for a little bit. We're going to talk to the chief of police right after 8:30. Then we're going to have you, Michael, and whoever else will join us.
Okay.
And we're going to let Michael read to us. Is that
I don't think
okay?
he's going to agree to that.
I'm going to get my will out, and we're going to let Michael, the reading of Jim's will by Michael.
Oh, my goodness. All right.
All right?
All right.
All
Thank
right.
you.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
See ya. Watch your shoulder. All right, here we go. L&W Insurance Agency. Holy mackerel. I love dealing with them. I had some really interesting interaction with them this week, okay? So people say, how in the world can a guy be so happy with an insurance agency? I just am. So this is a sponsor segment. I'm buying another house in Greenwood, and I'm settling on it Monday, which means I'm paying for it on Monday, and I needed to get some insurance. And I'm like, I'm new at having houses that have city water and city sewer, because there's some other insurances you should consider buying when you have a house that's on city water and city sewer. Also, your tenant needs to buy some certain insurance that I've learned a lot about. So it almost needs to be required as a landlord that you buy renter's insurance, but it's also good for the renter to have renter's insurance. So I'm just learning. I'm not in the insurance business. I'm just promoting L&W because I love the experiences I have with them, whether it's for my business, whether it's automobile insurance, whether it's health insurance, life insurance, whatever it may be or might not be. I'm just letting you know that I like dealing with L&W, and I believe you will too. So if you need insurance for whatever it may be, estimates are free. They'll be glad to review what you already have and compare it to what they would recommend. You could take their recommendations and do nothing with them, or you can deal with them, or whatever you'd like to do. But L&W likes talking to residential people, renters, business people, whatever you may need. If you want to talk insurance and you want to deal with a professional insurance company, not some crazy 800 number that don't even know where you live or the color of your eyes, L&W Insurance Agency is a good place to deal. So what's their phone number? 302-856-7828, 302-856-7828. I got a friend of mine. I'm helping him switch his car insurance over, and they found some things that he was being insured for that he didn't even need. And his premium's going to be over $1,000 less than what it was. I'm like, man, I got frustrated because he just bought insurance and never spent no time on it. And L&W got involved and said, Jim, let's switch him over, and he needs this. He doesn't need this. He should have that. And I like that kind of interaction. And it's for you too. It's not just for me. So give him a call. 302-856-7828, lwinsurance.com on the web, and very, very active on Facebook. I hope I pronounced this name correctly. I'm going to do a birthday greeting for a gentleman that's been on the show a couple times, Lou Pasapia. I hope I said that right. So, Lou, if I said your name wrong, I apologize. But Lou, it's his birthday, and happy birthday, Lou. I hear the music from the radio. I can't believe it's almost 8:30. Switch over to TV Delmarva or Weller Does Delmarva on Facebook. Colin Waltz is going to say something worth listening to. All right, here he is, everybody.
All right, you ready? Jim Weller's giving away
The man.
$100 bills.
Yes.
That's worth
Yes.
listening to, isn't it?
Yes. and they're only printed on one side. And then a few weeks from now, we're going to give out $100
side.
bills that are printed on the other side.
Nice.
Okay. All right. What's up with you, Colin?
I don't know. TV Delmarva.
I thought you had
that's-
something in particular you wanted to mention.
Did I?
I can't remember.
What was it?
I think you were going to allow people to buy all the advertising they want for the month of August.
Yes. August,
Okay.
September, and October.
All
going
3
right on
months.
through October.
Okay.
Well, let's just do it through the end of the year.
Why not? What the heck?
Right.
Do all your next year spending this year.
Yeah, right.
Pay for all next year's advertising this year. That's okay with you, right?
Yeah. Hey, if you have a organization and think they need some time on TV,
Yes.
get up with me. Let's talk. Let's see what we can do with your organization.
Okay.
If you want to produce something and get it on the air. So
Okay.
get up with me 302-242-8015. I'll take a text till 9.
Text
call
till
after
9.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. So
And how is the TV world, in all honesty? Like, what does a guy that owns a TV station do for a living? What are you doing?
Well, yeah, I'm working on TV stuff all the
Okay.
time.
Well, I mean, I just wondered.
Yeah.
I mean, do you really do anything, or?
No,
Okay.
nothing,
I
no.
mean, like,
so I'm the chief engineer.
oh, you're the chief
I'm
engineer.
the sales manager.
Oh,
I'm the,
wow. He's the sales manager, chief
right.
engineer.
I clean the bathrooms at the studio.
Do you?
I
You're
build
also
the
chief
studio.
financial officer.
I'm the CFO, the CEO, the
Everything.
Yeah. Yep.
Wow.
So-
Do you get to co-sign all the loans?
Yes, I do. Yeah. And sign and co-sign.
Sign and co-sign.
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
So, but there's a lot to it, and we joke about all this stuff, but it is really a lot of work.
It's amazing
to keep
to
a
see
TV
it.
station on the air. There's always something, and when you watch TV, you don't realize that there's always something going on. There's always some kind of problem, some kind of issue.
Or
and-
opportunity.
An opportunity, yeah. But,
Right.
I'm
Something
talking
new to
about
think
just
about.
kind of on the technical side.
Yes.
There's always, and especially, we're streaming. We've got 4 stations on the air.
Right now.
So the network feeds come into us.
Mm-hmm.
So we've got to put that all into our system. Then we've got a playout system, they call it, that runs our commercials from there.
Mm-hmm. Right.
They send us a tone when it's our turn to take a break.
Okay.
Sometimes that works, sometimes it doesn't. You got to constantly adjust it.
So you cannot be tone deaf.
Exactly. So yeah, there's that. So there's 4 stations we've got to take care of that on. Then from there we send it out to our tower.
Okay.
So 4 TV
Which-
stations are going to one tower.
Because the station's in a different place than the tower.
Exactly, over
Okay.
the internet. So sometimes
Right.
there's an internet issue, sometimes there's not. Most times there's not. And then there's the transmitter, the actual what powers up to send out over
Right.
the air to receive on your antenna. Sometimes there's a problem with that. Sometimes
If there's a
not.
bunch of birds sitting on the antenna on the top of the tower, does it slow down the output of the signal?
They do not sit on our antenna.
Oh, really?
They will not sit on our antenna. No, it would burn.
What, do
them.
you forbid them?
It would burn
Oh,
them.
it would burn them.
Yeah, yeah. And,
Okay,
and then
that's
there's
where
also
fried chicken comes from.
yeah. There's also a 50,000 watt radio station
Oh, that's
right
why
by us
there's
on
no
the-
birds. That's why.
that will keep the birds.
That's
off
why
of
at
them.
Lincoln they're all in the trees.
Well, they'll sit on the cell tower antennas because they don't have as much power.
Okay.
They'll sit
But
on
it's
those.
above it. They're hot. They're.
Yeah, if you look, they'll never sit on those radio station
Does that mean there's
antennas.
never
at the
ice on
Lincoln
those?
Studio.
Are they warm enough
they'll
to
get
melt
some ice on them.
Okay.
Yeah,
okay.
yeah, they might get
but
some
too
ice on
warm
them.
for the little
But
feet
yeah,
of a
I'm not
bird.
sure. Those might not get ice on those on the full
Okay.
power stations there.
Really?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, they might.
Now
not.
I know why they're in the trees,
Yeah,
and that's so close to my vehicle. I want them on the tower. I don't want them in the trees.
yeah, and an AM antenna, which kind of the tower is the antenna on most AM
Because
stations.
the AM stuff is in the ground.
Well, the ground, not all of it, but
Okay.
yeah, that's part of the ground system. They do have to have
Right.
a ground loop, but the tower itself is the antenna, or it'll have cables running up
Really?
on it, and those things are literally hot.
Really?
Yeah, yep,
I mean, hot to the touch.
yes, they will
Wow.
burn you.
Okay, this is a lot of information
Yeah.
to know. If you own a tower, make sure you're fully insured.
Right.
So, somebody that loves
That's why
birds.
they warn you to stay away from it.
That's
stay away.
now it
yeah.
all makes sense.
Yeah,
Now
I mean-
I know why there's a lock on that gate.
Yeah, and the RF
like-
from the antenna. So
Right.
you've noticed before when people climb the tower, we have to power down
Correct. Yep.
that because the RF actually
They're wearing them devices.
the radio frequency RF.
Right.
Yeah.
That tells them whether it's too hot or not.
Exactly. So-
Wow.
but anyway, yeah, that's. But there are a lot of
All I
things
want to do is
that-
buy advertising. Now I got all this information.
Yeah.
No, I'm just kidding.
Well, I mean, it just kind of gives you a glimpse of what goes into.
Well, I wondered.
to
I just
that,
wondered
you know?
because I remember the day you and I stood in this little building in Seaford
Mm-hmm.
and looked at all this equipment.
Yep.
And it's went from that to now it's actually on the air.
4 channels on the air.
Right. A
Yeah.
TV station is actually, it was there in front of us that day.
Right.
But you've made it, the gentleman said, you take it from here and
Right.
you've took it from there. It's just
Yeah.
been interesting to watch.
Well,
it,
yeah, I mean, and it was on the air at the time, but it wasn't really. It was
right.
just a, kind of a slide like the Wall Service Center there.
Right, and that
but
was
it was
it.
full screen and just said coming soon.
Right.
And it was coming soon for several years.
Right.
So-
There was no date to it.
Yeah,
In
and
other
it might have
words.
been about like 5 or 6 years.
Right,
That it was
but
coming soon.
but I remember we were standing there,
Yeah.
and we're looking at all this stuff, and then now it's like really there. We're on TV. In other
Right.
words, it's really kind of neat. So text Colin if you got any questions.
Yeah, 302-242-8015. You can even call me after 9 o'clock this morning or call me next week, whatever works good for you.
Are you excited to meet this Michael guy that's marrying Katie?
Oh, yeah, yeah.
In other words, and he's a professional reader.
A reader.
So we're going to get the Declaration of Independence out here, and he's going to read it,
Oh,
I
really?
guess. So
Okay.
I don't know.
All right.
We're just trying to
Well,
give
that's
him
a
a
good
hard
document
time.
to read if you're going to read one.
Right, especially if you're bored. Oh, we're prepping for the radio.
Yep. All right.
All right, everybody look right. Okay? What'd he say? Oh, he's done for the day. He's out of here. All right, everybody. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Jim Weller here, and we are ready for our next guest. We've got a busy last half hour to the show. I want to tell you, we are going to talk to Chief Thomas Johnson. This is Thomas Johnson from the Dover Police Department. We're going to chit-chat with him. We're going to take a picture first. So have a seat there, young man, if you would. And we like to take pictures of all our guests to prove they were here. Oh, my gosh, he's got notes. Here we go. Thank you. Well, good morning and welcome to my show.
How you making out?
I'm doing real good.
Nice to meet you. Good to see you.
Good to see you. I'm going to slide it that way, and we're
Okay.
good. We're talking about Dover. Well, first of all, you are the chief of the Dover Police Department.
It's as big a shock to me as it probably is to you.
And you applied for this job,
Yeah,
right?
and they called me back.
Wow, well, good. How many men and women work with you?
I have the privilege of being a part of a group of 106 sworn officers. Probably in a couple of weeks now, we'll have everybody on board and 40 civilians. And,
No kidding.
They're
So
just
it's
as big
sizable.
they're just as big a part of the team as everybody
Right.
that's carrying a badge.
Everybody plays a role.
Essential role.
Essential role.
Critical role.
Yeah, critical role. Wow. And so Dover Police has been there a long time. How long have you been involved with Dover?
I was sworn in right before my first day of work was Valentine's Day of 2020.
Ooh.
So I'll never
Welcome.
have a hard time
Welcome
remembering
on board,
my
yeah.
first day on the job, and a couple of weeks of starting to get to know folks, and then they said, by the way, Chief, there's this pandemic thing.
Right.
We got to start
Take it
working
from
on
here.
that.
Yeah, take it from here.
So we had something to do right away.
Wow. So this night out, I saw that. I think I'm going to come up and bring my grandson with me. And
Oh, you should.
how do we describe a night out? So somebody doesn't know what it is. What is it?
National Night Out has been around for quite some time, and it's a national concept, a national phenomenon. Typically on the first Tuesday of August of every year, public safety entities will host their community.
Oh,
and
okay.
try and get together some things that are informative but also fun, educational, like our particular event. And I'm going to jump right in and tell you, I've got a great corporal. His name is Demetrius Stevenson.
Okay.
He is the school resource officer
Oh.
at Dover High School inside the Capital School District. He put this thing together for Dover PD this year at the high school. And I think the last time I checked, we were close to 35 or 40 community partners coming out.
Oh, I saw the list.
Yeah, that's law
Yeah.
enforcement. That's
Quite a bunch of people.
Our nonprofits,
Right.
our local businesses, the scouts. I mean, you pick it. They're going to be there. Some are to maybe educate you about what they do for the community. Some might be just to feed you or give you something to drink. Our law enforcement partners, the Delaware State Police, Capitol Police,
DenRec's
Delaware
going to be
State
there?
DenRec, state
Yeah.
partners, federal partners. Some will have tables. Some will have some of their feature equipment or some of their feature individuals to show you their their processes, whether it's the canine handler working with his dog, or the mounted unit from state police is going to be there. So if you got a question about what it takes to ride a police horse, there's going to be somebody there to answer your question.
So this, you don't have to be from Dover.
No.
Okay, so it's kind of open to the community.
Yeah, everybody's invited.
Everybody's invited. It's at the
National night
Dover
out,
High School.
Dover High School, big property, plenty of parking, plenty of space. Yeah, you can come for the entire. We're set up for 6 to 8, but we're not leaving until you're ready to go.
Really? Wow. So it's free parking?
Oh, certainly.
And free to get in?
Absolutely.
All right, so you don't need to bring any money or anything. Just
No,
come
just
and
bring
have a good
yourself
time.
and bring your thirst either for amusement, as far as a little bit of an entertaining evening for you or your family, or you could take a more serious tack. You can come pick any officer there or any one of our law enforcement partners and ask a question that you've always wanted to ask and for whatever reason didn't have the opportunity. It's probably one of the biggest challenges my profession is facing right now, is getting our message out and getting the understanding out of the why.
Right.
Why do we do what we do in any particular situation? And that's the whole spectrum of public service and law enforcement services. It's a great opportunity to engage.
I think it humanizes it also. In other words,
100%.
It gives you a chance to realize that a police officer, male or female, wakes up in the morning, wants to go do a good job, serve their community, but at the end of the day, they want to go home to their family too.
Same hopes, same dreams, same fears, family. It's exactly as you described it.
Yep. I went to recently the Seaford Citizen Police Academy, and a long time ago I went to the State Police one. And I want to encourage people to get to know the police because, again, at the end of the day, it's not just about speeding tickets or things like that. They go through a gamut of emotions. They go from writing a speeding ticket to being in an accident where a drunk driver killed somebody's child, and or a domestic or a missing parent or many things, So in a 8 or 10 hour shift, those human beings go through a lot of emotions.
12 hours for some of them.
12 hours,
and
okay.
Then plus, when something happens late in your tour,
you stay till it's done.
It goes on, and that's the thing, the balance of things that we do. Yeah, there's times when serious direct law enforcement has to happen.
Correct.
And that's what we do, and that's what we're trained to do because nobody else can.
And it's about protecting society.
Certainly. But then there is so much time available in our workday and in our work week to bring in other things that are supportive, that are helping people get. We can be a bridge from one challenging circumstance to another. And even if we don't know how to do it or we can't do it, typically we know who to refer you to.
Correct. Connect the dots.
So you can get the help that you need to solve either your problem or to solve a community's problem.
Right. I'm excited about this. This looks like a good lineup. It's going to be at the Dover High School. I'm pretty sure I'm coming just to check things out. And I want to just say one thing. I go to a church called United Church, which is at the Dover High School as well as in Milford.
Yes.
The police officers that you send there on a weekly basis to just, hang out with us, do a wonderful job. And they represent you very well. They're on time. Vehicles look good. And they do a good job.
For me, it's a privilege. For them, it's a passion.
Yep. Well, I like seeing them there, and I feel comfortable knowing they are there, But,
I sleep great at night.
Yep. Well, you got a good group.
Dover's on the move.
Dover is on the move, man. You got stuff going on.
Yeah, the mayor wants you to come up, by the way.
Okay. To what? To the Dover Night Out? Or no? I know what he wants. He wants a Weller's business in Dover.
There you go.
That's what he wants.
Somehow,
what did he tell you that?
I'm guessing that you might have heard that before.
Definitely, and he wanted you to relay it too. Okay.
Hey, that was my shameless little message there.
All right. Well, Mayor Christensen's a good friend of the show and a good friend of mine, and if I ever did want to open another store, I'd go to Dover. But I don't know. I got the oomph in me, but you just never know. But so where are you from? In other words,
I am just outside of Philadelphia in a community called Upper Darby Township.
All right.
I was born and raised in that area, the Lansdowne, Upper Darby area.
Mm-hmm.
Served a career with the Upper Darby Police Department. Retired there as a captain when Dover came calling, and I've had privilege to know all kinds of great folks along the way with the fire service. I've been a volunteer for decades, and believe it or not, I was a paramedic before I was a cop. So
really,
and I
always
still,
public
I
service.
still hold the credential, but I don't practice. My mom says I still don't know what I want to be when I grow up.
Well, you're doing good. You're tall. Anyway, you got that much down.
Yeah, well, that helps
you're
out
plenty
a lot
tall
sometimes. I hope I didn't make it too hard for the guy keeping the screen.
No, it's
screen
okay.
centered.
No, and I've been trying to raise myself up just a little bit.
I try and find
Right.
that spot where it doesn't.
Yeah.
It kind of works out.
I also want to thank you. The Dover Police has bought many trailers for me. I was up there one day just riding around, and I noticed in the parking lot I have stickers on it. This was a Weller's trailer, a Weller's trailer, a Weller's trailer. So I appreciate that. Is there anything else you wanted to say? I don't want to mess you up or cut you short or anything.
Nah, you're not cutting me short. I think the idea is find out. Bring your curiosity. Come
Right.
out to National Night Out. It's not too terribly long. You'll be home at a reasonable hour. You'll have a chance to maybe grab a bite to eat if you didn't quite get dinner. But the fellowship, the community collaboration. You always meet a new friend.
Yep.
You always make a connection to maybe help my organization go better, or maybe my organization can help yours go better.
Right.
So if you're a part of something in the greater Dover area and
That's a good
you're
point.
looking for a community partner to do something, you might be surprised we might be that guy.
Because we're all in the people business.
You have to be.
At the end of the day, you know.
have to be. Well,
so.
everybody's well-being is everybody's job.
Yep. Well, I'm going to give you a couple gift cards to Vanderwins just for the heck of it.
I can't accept gratuities.
Oh, really?
I'm a police officer. You know that.
Oh, I'm going to
But
give
do
them
me
to
a
you
favor,
to give them to somebody else.
Donate them
To-
a nearby police department
Okay.
and their victim services
Okay.
coordinator, whoever that may be.
All right.
Because victim service coordinators work with
Always
them
need
all the
something.
time, and they always need something to help somebody.
That is a great idea.
So if you can do that,
I will do
and
that.
and I'll shout out to the thought popped in my head. Diane Glenn is my victim services coordinator.
Okay.
If you've ever met that nice lady,
I'm not
and
sure,
She
but-
works just as hard as any cop you ever meet.
Okay.
And she would appreciate, if not for her, for any victim coordinator
But-
trying to help people.
That is a good idea because they come across people sometimes in a stressful situation.
Very difficult
That
circumstances.
an ice cream gift card might not be the worst thing in the world.
Exactly.
All right. Well, thanks a lot.
Jim,
okay.
thank you for your time.
Yep.
Appreciate it.
And I'll see you Tuesday night.
Every success.
Okay. See you. Bye-bye. All right. There he goes. Chief Thomas Johnson, Dover Police. Mark that down. National Night Out this Tuesday. This Tuesday at the Dover High School. Everybody is welcome. And if you're going, look me up. I'll be there somewhere. Okay. We're going to have Katie and whoever Katie can bring, okay? We're going to have a good time here to finish out the show. I did want to also mention one more little thing, Vanderwin's Ice Cream. You hear me give out the gift cards. They're a sponsor of the show. They're good people. We love supporting them. They're at the fair. So it's the last day at the fair. If you want some good ice cream, please support the Vanderwin food truck. It's just ice cream is what they have. And on top of that, what else was I going to say? They've got 3 or 4 locations. So if you want to go to Greenwood or Bridgeville or Dewey Beach or Fenwick Island, we are very happy with Vanderwin's Ice Cream, and they do a good job for us. All right, we're lucky. We've got a whole bunch of people here now. It's a little bit exciting. We're packing them all in. This is like a family package. Oh, Violet's here too. All right, well, very good. And what is the other young lady's name? Michaela. So I don't know if they've ever been on TV before or not, or if we could even get them all on. But it's Michael I really want to interrogate. I meant chat with. Oh, here's our picture. Let's take a good one. This is for the calendar. Oh, my. I think that was a good one. Well, look at that group. We're all in there.
Wow.
All right, everybody smiling?
Beautiful girls.
Everybody brushed their teeth this morning?
I'm just happy they're here and awake.
Okay. Oh, okay. That's a
It's
good
a good
thing.
thing,
They're
yes.
here and
And
awake.
awake.
All right. So let's
They're
start with
upright.
Michael. Oh, and there's another mic if the girls need it. But anyway, Michael, how you doing?
I'm doing great. How are you today?
Absolutely,
Good.
Mike.
Talk right into that. Pretend it's an ice cream cone. All right. I hear you like to read
Yes,
to yourself in private, right?
usually. Behind
Usually.
closed doors. Yeah.
All right. So how you making out with Katie? She a pretty good girl?
Been great so far.
All right. She act all right and everything?
So far, yeah.
All
Everything's
right.
good. So
Well,
lots of,
you're very fortunate to get her. I think you guys are good for each other, and I don't want to fluff your feathers, but since you two have met and got together, she's beaming. In other words, she just seems to have a glow about her. So she's either been promoting Mary Kay or you've made her happy. So
Hopefully
anyway,
I've made her
thank you.
happy. Yeah, you're welcome.
Right. And the wedding is when? September something? 18th?
I think it's the 18th. Yes.
I think it's the 18th.
It's an
I gotta-
entire weekend. It's the weekend of the 18th.
Oh, okay. All right. And what's your daughter telling you here? Oh, does she want to talk? Is that what she said? No? You don't want to talk for real? You can if you want, though. Okay. All right. So anyway, so you're getting married September 18th.
Yes, sir.
And you are a computer guru?
I'm the director of development at
Okay.
D3 in Ocean City.
D3 in Ocean
Yep,
City.
I oversee the web development department, the
Okay.
system administrator department, and the
Okay.
project management department.
Wow. Well, good.
Yeah.
All right. And anything else you want to share with us? Any like deep dark secrets you'd like to reveal to the audience, or?
No deep secrets. Just
Okay.
want to let you know,
Okay.
Katie said nothing but great things about you, so it's nice
Really?
to finally meet you. I've heard a lot about you, so it's nice to
Okay.
meet you.
Well, good. So she hasn't told you everything. If she's only said nothing but nice things.
It's only good so far, so we're good.
All right, we'll give it time. So anyway, I am very happy for both of you. I genuinely am. I think this is amazing. I think it's wonderful, and I'm excited for you, for your kids, for Violet, for everybody coming together. I think this is a good thing. You know, so congratulations is what
Thank
I'm
you
saying.
very much.
All right, now, do you eat ice cream?
I do.
Okay, and how about Violet?
I just gave
Do
him
all
the-
the girls eat
I
ice
just- I
cream?
just gave him the cards. We're
Oh,
good.
I already gave you some? This is a senior moment. I'm slipping. Now I remember you said you still have
wanna
some in
be
your
greedy.
wallet.
We don't wanna be greedy.
Here, how about breath mints? Have I get?
I could use one. You know, it's funny at Vanderwinds you get so much. They
Oh,
give
you
you
do?
so much.
Really?
Yes.
They're very stingy
They
with me.
are very well.
No.
Yeah,
Okay.
heap and
Well,
scoop,
I
yes.
have some breaking news that not everybody knows. You can take that Vanderwinds gift card now and trade it up towards a milkshake.
Nice.
Oh, that's
I
all
don't
they
know what
needed to-
else.
That's all they
I don't
needed
know
to
what
hear.
extra you pay, $1 or $2, but there's something like that, and they have these really nice straws. They're bigger than normal. Nothing worse than this little teeny chintzy straw when you're
Yeah,
trying to
I
drink a
hear ya.
milkshake.
Couldn't you get like 2 cards and cash that in for a milkshake?
No, they wouldn't let me do that. They wanted me to pay the little extra. So,
difference.
but that is a
She's always
great.
thinking.
Oh, what a great idea! She's going to run for president someday, I hear.
Yeah, I'll say Violet for president.
All
She's got
right.
a great job. She's a
Oh,
busy
what
girl.
is she doing now?
She babysits.
Professional
for-
babysitter.
Professional babysitter, yes.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. Wow.
Yeah.
All right. And I need to know: do you want to talk? Because I got questions about the hairdo. Is what? Who is your hair designer? No one. I always admire people that have colored their hair. In other words, I don't have hair. If I had hair, I can guarantee you one thing: I'd be coloring it. In other words, you know, I would, and I think it's really neat looking. So,
Thank you.
who picks the color?
Me.
You?
Yeah.
And do you do it at different times, or is this your first time?
No, I've been dyeing my hair since like 1st grade.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. Well, I love the creativity.
Thank you.
The boldness and the and I admire that. In other words, you know, and I actually admire anybody with hair because I don't have any. In other words, so I admire anybody with hair. So, are you all excited about this wedding?
Yeah.
Okay, and
Very.
easy, Violet. Now, and what role do either one of you play in the wedding? Are you doing anything, or?
Surprise.
Oh, it's a surprise. That's what the helicopter was for. There's a surprise.
Well, I was gonna
Okay.
say, are you gonna like live stream it? Like, are you gonna?
Oh,
from the
absolutely.
helicopter?
Yeah, we're gonna do Facebook Lives.
my
I'm
God.
bringing my bikini speedo.
Oh, my.
I'm getting in the pool. I'm gonna
Yeah,
do
they're very
it.
excited. There's a pool there, and the kids are very.
Oh, I bet they
excited.
would be.
Actually, we're gonna
Yeah.
have a showing of Jaws.
Watching Jaws
in
in
the
the
pool.
Okay. Man, I remember Jaws one time. I went when Denise and I were younger, and it was when the head falls into the hole of the boat.
God.
I grabbed her
Every
leg so hard
time.
I pinched her.
Still gets me every time. And I've seen it
Oh
100
my God,
times.
I'm prepared for it now. But anyway, so any big you going on a honeymoon, or is that in a while? Or
Yeah, we are.
all right, is that? Oh, that's a secret, isn't it?
No, it's not.
All right, never mind. I won't talk
But
about
we
the
are very
new
happy.
vehicle. I won't talk about none of the others. I'm sorry.
We're happy to be going away alone.
Alone.
So,
Oh,
yes,
you're going
yes,
alone on
yes.
this honeymoon?
the
Oh,
goal.
okay. All
The
right.
goal. Yeah.
We're
All right.
staying at home.
They're staying at home.
They're ditching us.
All right.
Yeah.
Now, what grade is everybody in school here? what-
Michaela's in 10th grade.
10th grade.
Kayla's going into
She's going into
Okay,
11th.
she's in 11th.
11th grade.
I'm wrong.
So you're actually going from 10th grade to 11th?
Yes.
Yeah.
And I'm
Okay.
going
And
into
she's ahead of
8th
year
grade.
in school.
And then
Oh, really?
She's very smart.
Overachiever.
Colleges are sending her information every day. It's amazing.
Are you going to college?
Yeah.
Where are you going to go?
No idea.
Oh, that's a good place.
Whoever gives her the best offer.
Yeah.
where
Oh,
she's
okay. So offer would be like tuition or
Yes.
like scholarships.
Yes, yes.
Free tuition. That's the
that
real
would be the
offer.
best, yeah.
That's the real offer.
She's got to
And
figure out what she wants to do first.
That's
She
right.
doesn't know. She just wants to go to college. That's the plan. We just
Okay.
don't know what the career
What she wants to do.
career path is.
I don't think it's
Okay, what might it be?
college professor, probably.
It's changed. So
Okay.
college professor. There was film director is one of the things now because
Oh,
I
really?
really enjoy that.
Really?
Type stuff. Yeah.
Okay. We might be able to get you an internship at a TV station.
Yeah, really.
All right. And Violet, what are you going to do when you grow up?
I want to be an obstetrician gynecologist.
Oh, my goodness. Really? Yeah. Wow. And what inspired that?
Life, I guess.
Life? All right.
I want to own my own practice in like Bethany.
Really?
Or something.
Like and own your own building and everything? Have an electronic sign out front and all that stuff?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Katie, is there anything else you want to tell us?
No, thank you for having
This
us.
was wonderful. This is like a family
nice.
affair.
Yes,
You know what I
yes,
mean?
yeah.
And I already gave you Vanderwin's gift cards.
Yes.
Did you really want them in, or were you kidding? Just trying to make me feel good there?
No,
All right.
we're excited. We're going to go.
No, I said, do you want a
I'll have
mint?
Of course I'll have a mint.
Oh, she wants a mint.
Jeez,
There you go.
no,
See?
you can't-
There's only 4. You're going to have to decide.
There's just 4 of us.
Oh,
so we'll
okay.
be-
So I won't get one. Don't worry about me down here. All right. No, I'm good. All right.
I know
well,
you have a bucket of those in your
I do.
briefcase there.
Yep, I do. Well, thanks a lot.
Thank
and
you.
I'm very happy for you for real. And Michael, I'm glad I got to meet you. And
In the flesh, he's
I
real.
appreciate it if you take good care of Katie, okay? All right? Thank you. All right. See you. Take care. All right. See you. Bye-bye. All right. There she goes. Katie and Michael and Michaela and Violet. In other words, I am so glad they all came today. That was good for me, just seeing them together. What else is going on? Vanderwin's Ice Cream. We talked about that. Katie Leister. We talked about Chef Fred's Cafe. I do want to brag on Chef Fred's Cafe. Many people love eating here. Since I've been here and doing the show in Laurel Junction, people said, you know, I eat a lot at Chef Fred's. I got a friend that eats lunch here every day. So anyway, if you ever want a place to get a bite to eat, breakfast, lunch, or dinner, I am telling you, all the food is good. They have a full menu. They have pizzas. They have takeouts. So anyway, if you want some food, check out Chef Fred's Cafe. If you want to get rid of some stuff, Laurel Junction is the place. My goodness, there's tables out here. There's hundreds of people out here, and you can literally rent a table for $20 for a day on a Saturday or a Sunday, and you actually get 4 tables for that price. And for $20, you can bring all the stuff you can fit on the tables, and you'll be in front of thousands of people and sell it. You know, in other words, and make your money and let your stuff be going. Anyway, there's a freedom to decluttering. There's a freedom to it, in other words. So anyway, I haven't experienced that yet, but I'm working on it. I hear about it. So Denise is sharing with me if I would just declutter, we would be freer. All right, Diane for here at Laurel Junction. You want to talk to Diane? You got a question about renting a table, you give her a call. It's 302-841-5864, 841-5864. Now, I think I got time to take a couple phone calls. Man, they'd have to be quick. Do I? Okay, 302-422-7336. You're going to get a 4-pack of Vanderwin's gift cards, all right? So, 4 of them now. When 2's not enough, 4's just right. 4 Vanderwin's gift cards by calling right this minute, 422-7336. Got to call real quick. You pick them up at Weller's in Bridgeville Tuesday through Saturday. 4 gift cards to Vanderwin's. Call right now. I'll put your name on the list. 422-7336. 422-7336. It's going to be rapid fire, one after the other. Caller, are you there?
I'm here.
And what is your name?
Brian Scott.
Ryan or Brian?
Brian with a B.
Brian Scott. And are you watching on TV or radio?
Radio.
All right, Brian. I'll set 4 gift cards aside for you at Weller's, okay?
Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye.
All right. Anybody else? 422-7336. We only got about a minute left. 422-7336. Anybody wants 4 gift cards to Vanderwin's? Call me right this minute. I hear the phone call. Caller, are you there?
Yeah, good morning, Jim.
Hey, how you doing? And who am I talking to?
This is Terry.
Terry. And how's Terry doing?
Oh, pretty good.
All right. Oh, it's Carrie, not Terry.
Yeah.
Carrie. All right, Carrie.
Yes, correct.
All right. And you up for 4 gift cards to Vanderwin's?
Sure am.
I'm going to set them aside, and I'm going to say goodbye. Are you watching on TV, radio, or what?
Facebook.
Facebook. Thank you, Carrie, okay?
All right, have a good day, Jim.
Bye-bye. Bye. All right. Got time for one more phone call. 4 gift cards to Vanderwins. 422-7336. 422-7336. Anybody out there? Last call. Going once. Going twice. Anybody else? Frank. Frank doesn't like ice cream. But he's always right. I'm going to assume that. 422-7336. Last chance. Anybody want 4 gift cards to Vanderwins? 4 gift cards to Vanderwins. Thank you, everybody, for watching the show. Appreciate it. If you'd like to join me at church tomorrow, I'm going to United Church in Milford. I'll be there at 9:15 if you want to stop by. Okay. All right. What's going on? We got a caller? Who we got?
Hey, Jim.
Hey.
Good morning. How are you?
Who are we talking to?
Snooky.
Snooky. How you doing, Snooky?
Okay.
Happy anniversary.
Yeah, thank you.
All right. How many years?
58.
58 years to the same young lady. Good job.
Yep.
All right, I'm going to leave you. I'll put you down for 4 gift cards, okay?
Okay. Hey, have a good day.
See you, Snooky. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye. I saw Snooky and Pat at the fair. They've been married 58 years. All right, so anyway, big deal. Here we go. We're done for the day. See y'all. Bye. Boom. Now we're still on TV Delmarva. I just want to remind you, if you want to talk to Colin Walls, 302-242-8015. He'll talk to you now after 9. See you. Goodbye.